Boom. Last week, the party snuck into the castle and honestly had a pretty good time of murdering people up until this last room where uh, Bernard got shot by a crossbow. I think Dirk maybe did too. For sure, he got shot by Tilly. I don't remember if he got shot before that. But he's hurting.
Yeah.
Tilly put a crossbow bolt right through his hand.
Yeah.
It's very rude.
That doesn't sound like Tilly. I don't think Tilly would ever do that.
Yeah.
I thought it was somebody else's hand attached to Dirk.
Some of you may die. That's a price she's willing to pay. There you are. Let's see. The outlaws had entered the keep, and mostly they're hugging walls right now. Seem to be going through a lot of the building you already cleared because they don't know any better. But some of them have moved up right by where Dirk and Tilly are, maybe like 5 or 6 of them. Their icons are really grayed out. You guys can see some of you can see that guy, right? And these.
Yeah, they're kind of transparent though.
Yeah,
that guy?
Yeah. I was trying to make sure that wasn't some weird, because they get kind of transparent if I make them invis, but I guess that's just the icon. All right. So Bernard knows that upstairs are at least a few guys he saw, 2 or 3. One of them seemed to be like a sergeant. Those of you who had been hanging back can see that, you can see that others have arrived now. If you wanted to move up, you could probably hug like the southeastern wall and then like loop around. If you go right across the open courtyard, that's probably not ideal. But if you hug a wall and stay to the shadows, there's enough going on that chances are you won't get shot. Who knows? They could make an awesome perception roll. But there y'all are. And I believe no one was coming down the stairs last I knew. Bernard had run up there and murdered a dude, and then he had retreated back down as more guys with crossbows had started aiming at him. Tilly's full health. Dirk is very messed up. Bernard's about half, and the other 2 of you are looking like you're in good shape. All right. What say you all?
I ask these outlaws if any of them can give my buddy some medical attention. If they have healing potions or whatever.
They don't have potions, but one of them will go try to bandage him. He doesn't make you worse, but you don't feel any better.
Ooh.
He missed by like 2. But you have to miss by more than your intelligence, right? I don't know. I'm just going to assume he didn't make you worse without going to look it up. Okay, so
I think we should probably get Dirk out of here because he's kind of a liability right now.
It's fine.
I mean, I can just sit here right now. Yeah, I can just sit here right now. You may need me to do some kind of wall climb or something at some point. As long as I've got cover, yeah, I'll just sit here for now.
Okay.
Remember that time Adam shot you right in the arm, and then said, "Get out of here! You're no good to us." Remember that?
I remember that.
Good old days.
I am going to remove your crit because you cut your hand badly. It gives you a bleeding condition. It doesn't specifically say when it goes away, but the bleeding's been taken care of, so I'm just going to assume the crit's gone. So That's good. You only have 2 hit points. That part's not as good, but you know.
Yeah. That's where I'm going to be pretty careful, I think.
Did you drink a healing potion and only get 2 health?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Well, maybe someone better at medicine can heal you up, but this guy, he basically wrapped a lot of bandages around your hand and didn't seem to know what he was doing, and that was about it. All right, so Tilly and Dirk, we're doing that. Bernard, you're inside on the other side of the stairway. What are you doing?
I'm keeping an eye up the stairwell to see if anybody's coming down.
Okay, do you have your bow out or your sword and your shield?
Yeah, I got my bow out. Shield.
What?
I'm two-handed.
Wait, what?
You asked if I had a sword and shield out. I don't use a shield. I use a two-handed
my bad.
weapon.
Okay.
But yeah, I got my bow out.
I missed that part, and I thought you said you had a bow and a shield, and I was like, wait a minute. All right.
That sounds awesome. I want that.
Yeah, Griff and Trent, what are you guys up to, if anything?
What was the state of affair? Like we had, there was the gate opened, right, and people were maybe running for it.
Yeah, you now see outlaws have come into the courtyard. A few got shot and have kind of moved so that they have an angle where it's harder for people to trade shots on them. Most of the crossbow bolts seem to be coming from the second floor of this building here that I keep pinging. So if you were to go across the open courtyard, you'd be a nice target. But if you kind of hug a wall and keep to the shadows, you're probably okay. The outlaws who came in tried trading some shots with those guys, but the other people have like way superior cover. So right now the outlaws are kind of hanging back and watching. A group of them did go up around the corner over here. And they look like they want to make their way into that building, but they've stopped for a minute to help Dirk.
I guess I'll use the force to just, run through the door that they ran through 5 minutes ago and somehow find them.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, you might be able to see us.
You run in there, and that is not where they are or have ever been. As you come here on your left, you see a stairway going up. You see a stable in front of you. You have reason to believe that at some point they were up here. And then you really didn't see much because you were really tucked back in a corner for a while.
All right, I'm about there probably.
Yeah, okay. You see a lot of outlaws like moving around there. You can see like through the door up here, or at least as you get up a little bit. Some have gone into that building. They seem to be taking and holding that outer gate, essentially. How about Trent? What's Trent doing?
I don't. Do we actually hear combat specifically coming from anywhere, or is it just combat teams start breaking out, especially with the outlaws walking around?
You've seen this group of outlaws that I'm pinging.
Yeah.
Trading shots with people on the second floor of that building briefly before they retreated just because they were at a severe disadvantage. So there's guys there. Maybe give me a perception roll, I guess. So not only do you see kind of a group huddled here, but you probably just like a minute ago heard some combat going on there, some shouts and battle cries and stuff. For that matter, probably you hear people in that second story building that were shooting. You probably hear them yelling alarm, alarm, alarm quite loudly now and then,
Okay.
To alert anyone who might not already be alert. You don't see really active fighting at the moment, though, but you're guessing most of it's over on that west side.
Okay. I'm going to still mostly stick over here in case we do need to leave, keeping kind of our way out open. But I'm going to come around behind the cart
Right.
here and just
Yeah.
kind of...
Okay. You got a good view of what's
Right
going on.
this way.
And you got good cover should someone decide to shoot at you. Which no one does. Bernard, no one's coming down that stairway just yet.
Okay.
Tilly and Dirk, a couple of these guys run up the stairs, and you hear them pounding on a door at the top, and they're yelling back that it's locked or barred or something. And does anyone have a battering ram? And of course, no one does, but they're like throwing their shoulders into it, trying to get the door open and not having a lot of progress at the moment.
I go up to that door, and if it's barred, obviously there's nothing I can do, but I'll see if it's just locked.
Sure.
And try to pick it if it's locked. So do you want me to do like
Go
a
ahead
pick
and make
lock?
a open locks roll. Actually, before you do that, give me a perception roll.
Oh my gods. Oh my gods.
That is good enough in this case. So you're coming up the stairs, getting ready to open the lock, and you do see there's a little like archer slit right there that can look out from here. I'm going to give you. It's not good. Basically, at the top of the stairs, the door's to the right. But if you went up to the top of the stairs and just kept going straight, there's like a little crossbow slit there. You make out the silhouette, because there's light on inside, of a guy moving in front of that slit, getting ready to shoot. It would be one of the other guys, not you, but they have not noticed as they're just throwing their shoulders into the door. So you can, let them get shot. You can yell a warning. You can do something else, but
Yeah, I pointed out to them and I said, let's get out of the hall there. Someone with a shield, let's get someone with a shield to, sort of block the hall and block that slit.
yeah, it'll take about an extra minute, but you get them out of the way before they get shot, and they're looking for something they can cover that with, and then you'll go back up, and then we'll take your open locks roll. So really, you're just delayed by a minute or two. In the meantime, Tilly, you doing anything?
Waiting for Bernard to make a move.
As you look through that open door, you see Bernard there, kind of aiming his bow up the stairs. Bernard, what are you doing?
All right, I'll stand beside him.
I wouldn't stand like right there in the I'm keeping an eye on the stairs, seeing if anybody's moving around to the front of it, and I'll take a shot at anybody that moves in.
I would. I don't see headphones on. So let's just. Yeah, I'll watch my language. Anyway, I'm sorry. Say it again, Dave. I was distracted.
Yeah. I am going to keep an eye on the stairs, make sure nobody's coming down. I think we need to get up there eventually, though, because isn't this the door across to the other side?
Yeah. So that door is barred. If it's anything like the other one, it's barred. It's definitely solid when you try to open it. But
Okay.
it seems like one of those big barred doors, and you're pretty sure there's a portcullis on the other side of that you're gonna have to winch up from this building.
All right.
The way you get in seems to be up these stairs right here. Oh, there was a trapdoor as well, though. In the other room. All right. Griff, you've made your way to that group of bandits. They all draw swords and look at you and then recognize you as not being a guard. I don't know if you want to talk to them. They just kind of give you the nod. I guess they warn you of what you already know. There's crossbowmen up in that building to the west.
Okay.
Sigrid's trying to get up there right now. You see a bunch of beggars in this building. They're all awake now. They're all milling around. As you come in here, going into that room, you see some outlaws.
Is that a dead guy?
There's a dead, guard in there.
All right, then must be the right way. I'll just start following the blood and the bodies.
All right. I'll just say a couple minutes pass for you and tell you what's going to happen while you're doing that. You move through, you probably head upstairs, and you look around, and basically this building's been cleared of all guards. They're all dead. And a few outlaws are in here. A couple are up on the second floor at the arrow slits in here looking out of the courtyard. So if any of the bad guys come out of the courtyard, they'll be able to start shooting them. But also they're controlling like the winch to make sure no one comes in here and shuts it. There's probably about 6 to 8 of them. Although some of them are moving in and out as you go. So over a minute or two, you walk through all those rooms and figure that out. You do not see your party members in there.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Bernard and Tilly, if you're just holding position, that's fine. I'll go to Dirk.
Yeah, go to Dirk.
All right. Dirk, the guys they found 1 or 2 guys who brought a shield. 2 of them go up the stairs and kind of plug the gap a little bit. The crossbowman fires a crossbow, pokes through the shield and all that, but they're fine. And then they're basically making cover for you to pick the lock. They say, "Hurry, man," because they're quite nervous. But you had a very good open locks roll, and you open it quite quickly, as a matter of fact. And what is the plan for when it goes click? Are you like moving out of the way? Or are you going in?
Yes, I am not going in.
Okay.
I let them know I'm pretty into it, so I'm not going in. But let me know, if there's other doors you need me to help with.
So Sigrid and her men will. She's probably right behind you. She will rush in the door as soon as you get it open. The expectation is you would go back down the stairs because the guys with shields are probably going to move in too.
Yeah.
At last, after everyone else comes up. But a bunch of them go rushing into the room. You hear fighting. You're not sure how many people are in there because you're getting out of the way. So that's what you hear. You hear the sound of combat. I'm just going to do a roll for each side to see how it goes because they're pretty evenly numbered. Someone roll for the good guys. Beat a 91.
I didn't.
All right. While the fighting is going on, which may take a few minutes, is anyone doing anything? You guys still holding your position?
I'll tell Tilly to go out and see if she can find any of the rest of our guys, because this is where we need to go. We need to go up here. Go find more people.
I asked these guys if they've seen our guys. Have you seen our guys?
The guys here haven't. You can give me a perception roll. It's going to be pretty difficult. That's at Trent. You can see Tilly. Honestly, Trent, give me a stealth roll. I'm just curious if she sees you. That was a pretty good roll. I was giving you minus 30 just for the distance in the dark, but that would still succeed. Oh, yeah. Somehow the light is catching just perfectly off Trent's armor, making him glitter behind that card over there. I mean, you knew kind of where to look for him, but you look back that way.
He?
He's over here.
Okay.
Somehow, like a little bit of moonlight came out from the stormy cloud. By the way, it's starting to be like misty rain right now. But a little bit of moonlight came out and just, I guess, shone perfectly on him with that -5 stealth roll. That said, no one's shooting at him. They're all very busy fighting inside right now. Well, there's the sounds of battle.
I did the big whistle.
It's
maneuver.
windy.
Would he hear me?
Oh yeah, he'd hear you.
All right, I do the big whistle maneuver.
Honestly, at this point, you could just yell because.
Oh, I yell.
Okay, yeah, I'll come heading over.
Before you do that, the doors of this tower open. Probably about the time Tilly's doing her call, and you're getting ready to move. I need to check something. people from the map. One moment. The door to this tower opens, and running out, you see. Well, give me a perception roll. Tilly and
All of it?
honestly, Tilly, Dirk, and Trent. I'm giving you a -20, but I'll just factor that in. You just do it normal. Tilly, I'll give you some info. Dirk definitely sees all the things. And Trent, you just see that there's people, but you don't make out much detail about it. Those of you who really made the roll, which is the other two of you, notice at first your attention's drawn to the fact that they're moving kind of awkwardly, like stiffly, as they come out, and then you notice they're not wearing helms like the others, and they've got very skeletal faces. Now, granted, the guys who had their helms off looked all messed up anyway, like rotted flesh and stuff. These actually look like skeletons. In armor, though.
Are they like bone, or are they like
they
very
look like
skinny faced
yeah.
guys?
Well, so they're wearing armor, so all you really see is the head, but it looks like a skull, like a fleshless skull.
You're muted, Derek.
God damn it. Yeah. I don't know at what point. So you asked.
After nothing after he asked this question.
Okay.
We didn't hear anything after he asked this question.
So they're wearing armor, so you can't make out much more than their heads, but the heads definitely look very skull-like. If you hover over the icon, you can see what you see, basically.
Oh yeah, they're skelly men.
And I gotta move them back. Certainly one of them is why is he encumbered? God damn it, this happens to all the enemies. Fix this. I'll do. All right. So they're coming out of the courtyard, and they are heading. They're actually headed for this group down here, back towards the gate. Griff, you have probably finished your cycle of that building by about now, and unless you're planning to stay in there, you could probably be coming out, down the front door again. So you see, actually, you give me a perception roll too, then.
Pretend I know where that is.
Yeah, I'll move you. It's fine.
As a master perceptor.
Yes. That was so bad that you would see these guys moving in the courtyard, but you're probably not even honestly sure at the moment if they are outlaws or guards. I mean, you could definitely be wary of them since you don't know, but it's far enough away and it's dark.
Wait, I'm back out the front door?
Unless you're just staying in there to stay in there, there's really nowhere else to go. You can stay in there if you want. None of your party is in there.
So there wasn't a clear path of bodies in an ordinal direction?
No, so I'll walk you through this because I guess you didn't see it last week. You come in here, and if you come in here, there's a trapdoor going up. As you go up, you're in basically a room with a winch, and it covers across here. You come over to this side, there's a stairway going down, or there's the other tower here where everyone was dead. And if you continue southeast, which I can't without putting you on another map, there's basically another tower there where everyone's dead. Basically, you move through the 3 towers, find out everyone's dead. It's controlled by your guys. You come back down these stairs here to the first floor. Dead guy there behind a desk. And then you come back out. Like there was Everyone in there was dead, and the place was controlled. So
Okay. I'm gonna.
so you come out.
Remain
You know for
in
sure these are outlaws. You know you see a group moving over here, but you can't tell who they are. And you're
I'm
just
going
gonna
to gather my wits about me, and I'm going to listen intently for, Tilly.
right. Hey, give me a perception roll. Maybe you heard her whistle. Her very distinct
The
whistle,
Tilly
whatever
whistle,
that is.
patent pending.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. If you heard it, you didn't recognize it. That's for sure.
I
The
will
guy-
wait here and gather more information from my senses to make a decision next turn.
So Trent, you had been planning to go over by Tilly. These guys rush out. You don't know they're undead, but you do know that's a lot of guys. So I don't know what you want to do now, but that's where we're at. And I need to move some of these guys I've got over by Tilly because most of them just ran up into that room. This map. That map. All right. Bernard, at one point, a guy like briefly peeks just to see that you're there and immediately pulls his head back. Probably not in a way where you realistically have a shot.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they're down there. We have any oil? You'll start us on fire, you idiot. Oh, yeah. Sorry. They're arguing about what to do about you. All right, sorry, yeah. Trent, what are you doing? You hanging back? You going? These guys, just for clarity, they are making their... I'll just move them. They're like making their way this way. So eventually you could move behind them as well if you wished.
Yeah, to start with, I'm going to go straight across to not be out here in firing range too long.
Yep.
I'm trying to get over to here behind this corner.
Yeah, you can get there. And you make out the sounds of battle up in this building here where you knew there had been crossbowmen. It sounds like there's battle going on inside that building now.
Okay. And then, but do the crossbowmen seem to be shooting anymore? Do they not have sight on this group of outlaws at all? Because I guess the building here.
No, I kind of moved those guys to where it was like just where if they stepped around they could see. But no, they hadn't been shooting for a little while. That said, potentially they could have had a shot on you if they saw you, but no one ever shot at you. It's entirely possible they're all engaged in melee now.
I was going to say, so then after that, I am going to come along and come behind these guys.
All right. So before you get there,
Yep.
they engage with these outlaws.
That's about here. Yep.
At which point the outlaws do indeed see they are undead and need to make fear checks. I'm going to make one fear check for the whole group and see how that goes. And depending on how well it goes, I'll decide how many run or stay or whatever. They've got 30 willpower. That was pretty good. So a couple of these guys hold their ground. One kind of starts shaking and running, and he's yelling, "Help! Help! Oh God, their faces! That's Walking
And then I can
Dead,
run
man!"
out and be like, "Come on, we got this."
Arrows do start flying down from the second floor behind where Griff is because there were a couple guys up there. With bows, I am just going to, I don't know, make one roll and eyeball and see how I feel that goes. They fire a few shots, but it's dark, and they just, like, arrows come raining down, but really none of the undead are hit. They've got shields up, probably a few of them hit the shields. Apparently they don't have shields. They're supposed to. Damn it. Some so I can copy this one. Anyway, the archers weren't effective, but they were shooting at him. These guys made their fear checks enough to hold their ground. They're shaky. They're effectively fighting at -10. Battle starts. Before Trent gets there, let's see. The skeletons apparently have no skill at all. I need to make sure that's not there. They have a weapon skill of 25. Wow. Wow. Why even put them in the module?
Dumb.
I guess they are moving really
Hang up
jerkily.
bonus.
Yeah, they don't even have that drilled talent. Well, anyway, they're not terribly effective combatants, but they don't feel pain, and they are scary as hell. The outlaws are a weapon skill of... Honestly, it's pretty much even fight. So I'm just gonna... Someone roll for the good guys. I probably rolled better.
Oh, never mind.
Dave, roll for the good guys.
Dober roll high or low?
You want low. You're doing like
Okay,
kind
low.
of. You beat my 7. Good job. The most skilled act. Honestly, it's a pretty even battle. They're fighting. They're trading a few blows. I'm just gonna have one die on each side at the moment, as they all rush into each other. Trent, you can give me one more perception roll as you're coming up behind. This guy here certainly seems just massively more skilled than all the other people around him. In fact, if anybody died, it would be... Give a bunch of damage to one of these. Oops. Okay, so yeah, Trent, as you're finally getting up, probably as you're about here-ish, you're close enough. You started noticing, man, these guys are moving weird. And then when you get close enough, you're finally like, oh yeah, those are skeletons. They haven't really noticed you yet. They're busy focused on the guy in front. This one here is just kind of doing all the work on the enemy, on the outlaws, while the rest of the skeletons are just kind of getting in the way. All right. Trent, are you going to be moving up to engage at this point, or are you like, ooh, this changes things?
Nope, moving on in.
All right. That's fine. We'll do that. Tilly, what are you doing? You can see what's going on.
Which guy's the scary guy? This guy in the middle?
Yeah.
Can I covertly take a shot from around this corner?
Sure. Here, let me put
All right,
people
I'll
in combat. I am going
just gonna roll it
to...
straight unless you tell me otherwise.
No, you're at minus 20 for sure.
Okay.
It was with a minus 20?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you hit him. All right. So Trent, we'll go to you, and then we'll go to normal combat after that. You're like a pre-round 1, and then I'll go to round 1 in initiative order.
Can I actually go in between them to attack that guy in the back, or do I have to beat through the other two first?
To be fair, I should probably position them because they're all trying to fight right now. So probably that's
Okay.
their position right now. He does, like, You get a rear attack on him, but he does effectively see you right as you're coming up because he just got shot in the back and you turned to look. That said, like you still get. Did you add a plus 20? Because if not, you should get it.
No, I did not.
All right, let me do that. There you go. He will try to. I'm going to give him a dodge, but not a parry. Just given that he was just like briefly turning around, he really wasn't ready to defend. You hit him. Pretty darn good. And given that he's a skeleton, he ignores pretty much. So he effectively can't use that arm. That part is true, but he ignores the stun and all the other stuff. Which arm was that? That was left. So let's see what he had in that arm. He had a shield, so I'm just going to get rid of his shield. You get up behind him. He turns because he's looking at the crossbow. He starts to raise his shield and try to dodge out of the way. And you just, with your, this is like with your lightsaber sword, basically, right?
Yep.
You just hack his arm clean off.
Do I need to also do the apply hack up on the damage?
Oh, yeah, let's do that. I got it.
Okay.
I don't know if it lets you, honestly. All right. That said, give me a will roll now. I probably should have made you do that. A fear check. Once you realize they were undead, but whatever. Do it now.
Me too.
I don't know. You're way back there. I'm not too worried about you at the moment.
Okay.
It's supposed to be for moving
There-
closer to stuff.
Is it just a cool test, right?
It's a cool test. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, good enough. You have not fully overcome it, but it was enough that you were able to move up. I think you're at a minus something. Let me check quick.
Even with an actual success?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's fear 2, so you need 2 success levels. I forgot what it is though. It's like when subject to fear, you suffer -1 success level on all tests to affect the source of your fear. So we basically are at a -1 success level until you fully overcome that. You're a little shaky. You're able to dig down deep, as Dave would say, and you're in there and you're fighting. And I'm not retroactively applying to the roll we already did because I forgot. But that said, you get to make another check at the end of the round. You might be fine by then.
Yeah.
And actually, that'd be right now because I was giving you kind of a bonus round there. So go ahead and make one more cool test. This would be like the end of round, start of round 1. Okay, yeah, you're over it. I guess cutting his arm off really made you feel better about your odds. That said, he apparently has a 45 initiative, so he is going to go first. He will turn and face you with his one arm and try to cleave you in twain. Need to make sure he's using his bastard sword. One-handed, what the... Griff was rolling a thing.
I'm not sure I want to fight all those skeletons. Maybe next turn.
Okay, now it's one-handed. So he's got a bastard sword. He's wielding it one-handed. I'm giving him... I don't know what the amputated penalty is, but I'm still giving him -1, even though that's whatever. He rolled quite well. You may defend. Keeping that roll?
No, I'll reroll it. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
You take an amazing 1 damage as he's, crunches his bastard sword into your body. And then you are next.
Yep.
Apparently you've buffed your initiative a bit. Nice.
No, they're skeletons.
Well, you're 40. I
might have put initiative up a little bit finally.
Most of your party's in the 30s.
Well, I have to get to the next tier, so.
I should probably get you in the combat, huh, Griff? Griff would actually be first.
And with with
We'll go to you in a
with
sec.
that kind of cool test. I got like 6 minuses on my cool test.
Yeah, you do not want to get closer. Obviously, you could reroll that if you want, but if you don't, that's fine too.
Yeah,
Trent,
I'll try next turn, I guess.
yeah, Trent is attacking. It looks. Oh, I got to roll the defense. That's what you're waiting for. Okay. He gets apparently a penalty for defending because it's a slow weapon. You got him pretty good. Yeah, your second attack just cleaves his body in half. Darth Vader to Obi-Wan style. Nothing there but a pile of armor afterwards. Well, that big scary guy wasn't very big and scary. Tilly, you're probably reloading, right?
Yeah.
We said our
Yep.
big scary guy.
I was going to say that big scary guy ran into the guy with the holy sword, so you know.
Yeah. Getting the initial rear attack helped too.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do one kind of abstract set of rolls for these guys. Outlaws did pretty well. Skeletons, honestly, also did pretty well. I need to make a cool test for the Outlaws. They have not gotten any better. Given that, it's actually pretty even up. One of the skeletons who had been wounded gets finished off. And I'm just going to say one more Outlaw goes down.
I mean, they just saw the bad guy leader, or at least the skeleton leader.
Yeah,
Get,
it
taken
doesn't
out.
really work that way. It's
Oh,
not
man.
about morale.
Well,
It's about the impending, undead bearing down on them, about to eat their faces. They don't usually see
Sure.
something like that.
We don't usually see stuff like this.
You see stuff like this all the time. All right, I'm going to go back
Seen
to
it
the
100 times.
top. I just moved the... I wish moving the round moved the turn order.
If I asked Tilly what's going on.
Skeletons.
Can you actually see that?
Yeah, she made it
Okay.
out right away. She had a really good roll.
Okay.
Brooke knew too. Oh, you guys still hear building, fighting in the building up where Dirk let the guys into.
Yeah, I'm guarding this stairwell, but I'm willing to help if they need it. Just tell me.
All right, Griff,
Mike,
what do
come
you
take a
want?
look.
You're up first.
We're fighting for real this time.
I'll give you a situational +10 on your fear check because you saw Trent with a holy sword. You just, murder the scariest looking one of them. Nope.
Man,
You just really don't want to be involved in this.
he
Dude,
he
why is-
he needed a holy sword.
Your cool is real bad, man.
It doesn't normally matter.
Yeah.
Oh, it matters.
All right, well, this guy's dead. Get him off of here. Trent, you're up again. Probably these two skeletons are turning to face you.
Okay, fine. I'll attack them first.
You are 2-on-1 if it matters.
I forgot to include that in there, but okay.
Well, it wouldn't help you. It would hurt you once they go. But
I know. That's why I meant.
there's nothing you have to apply. I just want to let you know they'll get a +10,
Okay.
20.
Doesn't matter. And yeah, can't apply hack.
I didn't even see what happened. Oh, you hit him. Okay.
I hit him.
Yep. For these guys, I'm not going to worry about their health. It was just a big guy. So if that guy, you got him to 0, he goes down. You crush another one with your lightsaber. Tilly, would you like to shoot Trent?
Take another shot. Big guy still on his feet.
He's dead. I don't know why I didn't. I'll put the thing on there.
Okay. I'll shoot this guy up here to the north.
Sure.
What's
I
the
won't give you
penalty?
any. I mean, technically -20. Technically, since they're engaged with each other. I'm going to call
Okay.
-10. We're gonna be nicer.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, that would have been real close though. This seems like it should be like D&D, where using piercing weapons on skeletons shouldn't do anything.
That's what I was wondering.
I have not seen anything in Warhammer like that. Constructs, let's see, undead, don't need air, water. Painless, you ignore non-amputation crits. Yeah, no, whatever. Keep it a crossbow enemy isn't dead. And then, so there's one on Trent that I'm going to have attack, and then I'm just going to kind of abstract the rest of these. It might hit. What are the odds? Sure, just keep critting them, Eric. Just keep critting them.
The most supernatural thing out here against the magic sword. Yeah.
Yeah. The 4 wounds are basically you cut that one's arm off and the whole thing collapses in a pile of dust because the 4 wounds is enough to finish it off.
Okay.
Lightsaber combat is happening. The other 3, they're not real tactically minded. They're just continuing to hack at who they were hacking at. I need a willpower roll for the outlaws. They have been pissing in their boots. Attack roll for the outlaws. Attack roll for the okay. The skeletons do pretty good work, and I'm going to say drop both of these guys. Give a big difference in rolls there, and the fact that the guys were still scared. So that group of outlaws is done. Some more arrows are pouring down. I'm going to give 2... Man, the archers just can't hit shit out here, apparently. So some arrows have come raining down. Basically, all the outlaws are dead. There are 3 skeletons still up. Trent's there, having a grand old time. And we're back to the top with Griff. Just really doesn't like the look of those guys.
I look at all the dead ones. I'm sure it's fine now.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a +10. Nope.
On second thought, Trent has it well in hand.
You'll make sure none come up behind him. From your behind. Trent, it's you again. This will end up being a 3-on-1, probably a 2-on-1 by the time you kill one of these.
I'm going to say probably 2-on-1, and that's fine.
Yeah, even at +40, they're not the best combatants. Yeah, you don't need to roll a crit. He's done.
Yep.
It's just hard to reload in the dark, Tilly. It's hard to reload in the dark. Trent, I'm going to have 2 attacks on you, and these are at +20. That guy's missed by 4 so far, but, you know, there's a chance. And then the other one... I only missed by 10. Oh, did I not target you? God damn it. Let me do that again. Well, that's way worse, but I'm going to edit the number. There we go. All right, you easily block them both. Just going to go back to the top round. Griff, there you are. You do anything?
You know it. Same as always.
This is your time to shine. You only need a 17 or better to fully overcome your fear. Progress. You've made one of your 2 successes that you need.
That's 1.
Now that they're almost
Hopefully
all
there'll be
dead,
a guy left.
you're feeling better about it. Trent, you're up, and this is the time I will remind you have 6 advantage if you want to do extra attacks or anything.
Yeah, I thought about it for the previous one, so see how this first one goes.
Meanwhile, Bernard, you hear the guys arguing about what they should do. but none of them want to go down. You don't need to roll that crit. That one's dead.
Okay. And yeah, doing the 4.
You can just roll. I'll do it. Hell, you could add plus 20 to it if you wanted. For the rest of your advantage. Oh my gosh, I might parry. Nope, not only did I not parry, but you got a bonus crit that you do not need. Alright, they are all dead. I think Trent killed all but one of them. Adam helped a little.
I helped.
Griff, you feel better now. You're over it.
Yeah, it didn't seem so bad.
I apologize. I need about 5 minutes. My stomach is upset, and I need to go deal with that. I'll be back in a minute.
Boo stomach, boo.
Like I said, it was less than 5 minutes. I missed from Fantasy Grounds. There was like a ready check thing. Everyone could click the button when they were back.
Probably a plug-in for that, right?
Yeah, probably. Well, once I see that Dave's back, then I'll ask if everyone's back. Man, my kids went to summer camp today. And they're gone
For how
until
long?
Friday. And it is the first time
Wow.
in my life that they have been just gone, not in contact, like won't see them. And I was like, yeah, I can do whatever I want for 4 days. Like, I don't need to be like, oh, I got to take them here at this time or I got to be here. But, so that part's cool. But man, already I'm like, I'm not ready for it, man. It's just weird not having the kids around and not knowing
How
what's
old
going
is-
on.
Your oldest is how old now?
13.
What?
13.
13?
Yeah. Well, Penny's 12, right?
She'll be gone. She'll be gone before you know it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to assume everyone's back. Eric, you there?
Yep.
Al, you there?
Yes, sir.
Andrew, you there?
Yeah, I'm
All
ready.
right. We're all there. All right. So Eric murdered everything. Battle's still going on up above. Are you guys just going to kind of wait that out and hear how it goes? Or is anyone running up there? Over in this area?
I am not running up there.
Understood. Well, let me put it this way. Trent, you just murdered a bunch of stuff. Where are you going?
Now
When
I'm
you
heading
say
over
up
to
above-
Tilly.
Okay.
When you say up above, where are you talking about?
So, Dave, if you come back out here,
Okay.
there's a stairway right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I unlocked the door for them, and they went in there.
Yeah, at the top of the stairs on the right is a door. They all ran up in there and they're fighting. And based on, where the arrow slits are and crossbows and stuff, you're pretty sure they're fighting with the people who were watching the courtyard with crossbows. That said,
Okay.
you have no idea how it's going.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It does feel like there's less people fighting than initially, though. So certainly it will end eventually. Griff, are you going with Trent?
Yeah, maybe he knows where to go.
You up. So you guys see Tilly and Dirk over here, at which point you can now talk to each other. Talk at once, though. Otherwise, I won't be able to understand what you're saying.
Turk, what happened to your hand?
The darndest thing.
Okay, so we're done with going quiet. Where are we heading now?
We're all here, Bernard. Let's do this.
Oh, you're actually coming up over here on me? Okay. You come around that corner and I've got my bow trained up the stairs. I've said this is where we need to go. But I killed 2 of them. They're waiting for us though.
Yeah, there's bodies like
Right.
actually in the stairwell.
Yeah. Does anybody have a shield? Can we go up shield first? I suppose there's nothing but arrows trained at the top of the stairs.
I have a shield. I could get shot.
If you needed more shields, Trent and Griff both know the skeletons had shields.
Okay. Do I guess Griff and I could run up with shields and everybody else can follow?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to move you guys
Let me go give
Over-
you a shield.
to another map here. Once I find it. This is going to seem a little weird because they drew the map weird. So down here, you'd be coming up this stairway. We're going to say like it comes up to the left and then you kind of go up and around. But that black part here is a railing. So it's not like really great cover or anything. So Trent, this is going to be kind of weird because I'm going to be putting you places where really it would be effectively the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
But let's say it's Bernard and Griff going up. I don't know that that's true. You'd be kind of laid out like that.
Sounds good.
There are basically two guys with crossbows ready to shoot sideways down, probably as you get to about where Trent and Griff are, kind of like over the railing at an angle. And then up near the top, there's a guy out of range. He'd probably be on that side, out of range of the angle where Dave could have shot him, but he's very armored up and he's got a flail. So let's see here. Dirk, I'm going to move you up here just so you can watch. You're hanging back, I know, but
All right.
well, you know what? You're not going to be all tabbed over to this window anyway. What's the difference? We'll keep the
Rude.
mystery alive. We'll keep you where you are, unless you actually are following the stairs. Well, I mean, I wouldn't blame him if you're just sitting there out at the wherever, like you know.
Yeah, I don't think I would follow him up right now. I would tell him though, hey, if there's any like locked doors or anything, let me know. I'll unlock them. But I'm gonna sit down here for now.
Are you staying where you are now, or are you kind of going into the building, bottom of the stairs, or where they are?
Yeah, I'll go into the bottom of the stairs. Get as much cover as possible.
I'm not going to delete your guys' minis from the first map, but I'm kind of moving you just into the tower. Just that way, it's easy for me to get your minis back if I need them. All right. All right, so the four of you that are there, talk to me about how you are going up the stairs.
I guess we're going shields up.
It's probably single file.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go and it doesn't get shot by crossbows or arrows way.
All right. Are you leading the charge, Griff?
How is Dave injured?
Yeah.
A little, yeah. I've taken damage.
Then sure, I'll get shot
Oh,
first.
before
It's
you go
okay,
up,
I got a shield.
before you go up, I would allow one of you to try to first aid Dirk. The other guy did such a bad job that it was almost like he didn't even treat. He just wrapped a bandage around his hand. That said, if nobody wants to, that's fine too. You probably had time.
No, I will. I just can't target him because he's not on this map yet.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I guess
Did I
he's
see?
going to finally come up here then.
All right.
Boom, there he is. All right, you healed 5 wounds. I'll just put it on you. You're at 7 out of 13, sir.
That makes me feel a little better. All right.
All right, I'll leave you here, but you are, downstairs around the corner. So
I
All
mean,
right.
if I got some healing, I'll at least be up in the area with them.
okay, so you're at like the bottom of the stairs looking up.
Shouting like cheerleading statements.
Words of encouragement, yes.
Which one of you was going first?
I got a big shield. I mean, it's a medium shield, but I'm claiming it's big.
He's going up,
Bernard,
I
are
guess
you-
shield for our heads, and
Are
I'll
you-
come up right after him. Yeah.
So you guys got your shields raised up. Bernard, you're right behind him. Trent and Tilly, are you guys running up? Are you holding? I just kind of want to get a sense of if you're all running together or how this is happening.
Yeah, let's go up. I'll go up with him.
Sure.
Okay, between the two of you, which one of you is going up first?
Tilly can shoot one in the head while we're charging and not hit us in the back. It'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Would be
go
great.
third.
All right. Griff, give me a perception roll as you were the first one up and not super familiar with what's going on here.
You know I'm very perceptive.
I told him exactly what was going on. Top of the stairs, guys.
Yeah,
Get him.
well, he wasn't going to be surprised or anything. But with that perception roll, I am going to say when they shoot at you, you'll have a defense roll, and you'll have whatever the shield bonus adds to that. I'm going to give you an additional 20 to your dodge, probably would be the roll, on top of whatever your shield bonus gives you.
Okay.
Because you're
Shields.
angling it just like you'd want to. So, that said,
Ooh, this was the dwarven shield. This is plus 30 instead of plus 20 in your face.
first let me roll their crossbows. So they've been ready. They fire. I think I'll just do it as a minus. What did I say I was going to give you for bonus?
20.
I'm just going to give them a minus 20. Do it that way.
Okay.
Due to the point blank, they get a pretty big bonus. I'm going to actually make it a bigger. I'm going to give them minus 30. I feel like that's it. That one will still hit. You'll have to dodge, but I'm going to make it a minus 30 instead. Wow. Dude, how do you have an 80 dodge?
It's a shield 3. It's plus 3 success levels.
And you're normally a 50? Or did you add a bonus in?
Yeah. No,
You're normally a 50.
plus-
You're 50
plus
dodge? Oh, okay. Damn, nice.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
you're the good
yeah.
you're the good choice to be in front
I
here.
was working on it.
So yeah, you go running up, you see the guy drawing a bead. Probably as you get to the top of the stairs, he's going to and you whip your shield around and block it, and the other one fires as well. It's 30, just because you were very well prepared for this. He misses anyway, though. I don't know, fires his bolt into the
Maybe I'll dodge into it.
railing. And then they kind of immediately step back and drop their crossbows, and they'll be getting swords out. That'll all be next round. Griff, you're up the top of the stairs. This dude's waiting. You have initiative. He's certainly not surprised or anything, though.
Well, I either want to like plow into him to make room, or like come around a little bit. I don't know.
You can come around a little
He's
bit.
around the side.
Yeah. Effectively, the way it works, probably two of you can get on him. And Tilly, once she gets to the top, could probably find an angle on him. Tilly, you'll have to be most of the way up before you can shoot anyone, though.
Okay.
Griff, you're fine if you want to engage him. If you don't, if you're hanging back, that's cool. Your position's a little farther away than
Wow, that was real bad.
expect. You could still hit. You did not still hit. Bernard, you're up there. You can run up and attack too. No one even shot at you. They were too busy shooting at Griff.
Okay. Is he blocking the hallway there?
No, you'd have a hard time getting past him. But
Okay.
they don't really have rules for how that would work. If you want to do some sort of dodge or athletics to like maneuver past him instead of attacking, that'd be fine.
All right.
You do get a hit on him though. His armor soaks most of it.
Okay.
About his weapon. Striking weapons can be used to drive an opponent back due to their dangerous or whip-like nature instead of causing damage. Can force an opponent back 1 yard per. Oh, that's fun. Not super useful, but fun. And then wrap. Melee test opposing attack from a wrap weapon suffer a penalty of -1. Yeah, cool. All right. So by turn order, Trent would be next, but he's behind, so we'll get to him in a minute. The guy on here, Griff engaged him first, so he's going to attack Griff. He sends his flail flying at your face and crits and or takes a point off your primary arm armor.
Not my primary arm armor. Okay. I'm out of money. That sucks. What an asshole.
Probably you could take it off the shield too. Although that would affect
Not
all body
I don't-
locations, so that would be less good.
I don't know. I don't know how expensive it is to fix Dwarven Shield, but I don't want to find out.
Well, plus your shield goes to all body parts, so if you take a point off that, it hits everywhere, I guess. Okay, you can now defend. You do indeed parry. Tilly, you make it to the top of the stairs if that's where you're going.
Sure.
You could probably fire. If you shoot at this guy, you're at a minus 20. If you shoot at the other ones, no penalty.
I'll shoot at the other ones.
You are minus 10 because you moved though. I'll put that in there.
Sure.
It's not going to matter. Actually, do they get a dodge? Dude, that's got to be point blank. I feel like your bow range is not working correctly. Because you should have like a plus
I
40
think
to
we
that
pretty much
shot.
determined that his bow is all bad at this point.
Yeah, something is screwed up with your bow.
Don't insult my bow.
Do you have
Kill
multiple
it and get a new
bows?
one.
No.
Well, I'm going to give him a dodge, but I think you actually have 111 for your target, so I'll fix that first. Uh-huh. So you run up the stairs, you fire right between the railing, you put a crossbow bolt in his leg, and he drops to the ground screaming. Well, maybe he does. Let's see. He keeps his feet, but he is bleeding all over and screaming in pain and not happy. Trent, you can get to the top of the stairs now. You don't really have a good angle to attack, short of some fancy athletics over the railing or something.
Are you saying things, Derek?
I keep muting somehow. Yeah, sorry. The guy kept his feet. I don't know if I said that part as you shot him, but he is bleeding all over. And Trent, you are up now. You don't really have a good angle to get on this guy, short of some sort of athletics check to like climb over the railing behind him. Or, I mean, you just get up there and be
Nope,
ready.
I'm good. Just coming up right now.
All right.
Yep.
And you can get all the way up if you want, or there, like wherever you want to be, but you got plenty of movement. And we are back to this guy. The guy who got shot in the leg grips the crossbow bolt, screams, thinks about pulling it out, gets lightheaded, falls over unconscious, and apparently dead. So that was cool for him. Griff, to you.
I kill a man because he damaged
Maybe.
my primary armor. No, it happens. I'll roll it out just to prove it. Well, that wasn't very good. That's probably not going to do it.
I mean, it probably still will, honestly.
Basically, that perception roll is the only good roll I've had tonight so far.
Good. Bernard, you is up.
All right. Let's see.
He's backing up a couple steps, and the other guy is moving up to fight alongside him. Not in a way that really changes positions, but, you know, it's going to be like that in a moment. Not quite yet, but... Unless he just dies before then. No, he parried. Dude's got skills. Well, he's got a shield. I guess that's the important thing. Technically, it would be Trent right now. I'm sorry, say that again.
Oh, flail. He's got a flail, you said, right?
And a shield, yeah.
Okay.
And maybe some
So
talents.
just back here, ready to step in if need be.
Reversal, huh? You win an opposed melee test instead of gaining +1 advantage. You may take all of your opponent's current advantage. If you do, you don't. I wonder how that works with group advantage.
That was written under the original book rules. I didn't take that talent because I didn't want you to figure it out.
I think the Up in Arms book probably says what happens, but doesn't matter. I'm not going to bother with it right now. All right, Trent is ready. This guy will strike to stun, which I just noticed he has on Griff.
That sounds like cheating.
So it's called shot to your head. I believe it actually gave him the penalty, which it shouldn't have, so I gotta fix that. How do you do it, Dirk? Does it just not give you the penalty?
I just select head, and it doesn't do the penalty, I guess.
Oh, for me it did.
I thought Dirk had the thing where he doesn't take that penalty.
Yeah, so do I. It's strike to stun. When using a weapon with a... Oh, maybe it doesn't have the pummel... Why did they give him this if he doesn't have the pummel quality? I bet you it's supposed to, and it just doesn't.
I don't think the flail has a pummel.
Yeah. Well,
Sounds like he's got the wrong weapon.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a different weapon. Hold on. Mace. You can't equip anymore? Mace have pummel? Probably should. There we go.
These should have, yeah.
Anyway, Griff, go ahead and defend. Same damage.
I can't like. Am I supposed to roll shield or
You know,
or hand weapon?
I'm gonna say that he wasn't doing a call. I'm just gonna leave him with a flail, but make it not a call
Like
shot.
if I roll hand weapon, does it doesn't take my shield into account, does it?
It should.
Or does it?
It should. Like when you click the box, I think there's gonna be, the dialogue that pops up. I think there's gonna be a modifier, like a successful modifier in there for the shield. Just hit it. We'll see. We'll look at the result.
Defensive is I don't know.
Yeah, defensive is what your shield gives you. Okay, so I do need to fix this because it shouldn't have been a headshot. He had a 50. Does anyone know what location that is?
I'm gonna go ahead and use a reroll and get
Okay.
an even higher than a 97.
It would be a body shot. All right, you defended with your reroll. Well done, sir. Well done. Tilly, I assume you're reloading, but maybe not.
I am reloading.
Is that Elise? Dude, she's big.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen her since she was like 2 or something.
She got big.
Yeah, you
Can I like
reloaded.
duck back down the stairs to do this?
Yeah, if you want. For what it's worth, none of them have ranged weapons
Sure.
right now.
Oh, okay. Then I don't care.
People could come out of the door where Dirk looks like he is, but isn't. Move Dirk. God damn. The other sentry, who now has a sword and shield in hand, steps up and engages Bernard. If they were smart, they would take their helmets off and scare you. But, oh, dude, I had a good roll. Look at that.
What?
I'm excited. He sweeps the leg. Sweep the leg. Cuts into
Yep.
Bernard's leg. In a minor scratch with
Ow.
no crit, but yeah. Back to the top of the round, unless Trent had something he decided he wanted to do. It looks like he's still waiting, though, probably. Griff, to you again.
I'm gonna do it better.
That door should be open.
That's better.
It's better.
Get him in his primary arm.
Probably that'll do. I could roll really well. I mean, in the scheme of things, that went pretty well for him. He has all sorts of bonuses on defense. Bernard.
So,
I don't know
you
what's
know
up.
what? I'm gonna try to knock this The guy that just hit me in the leg. I'm trying to knock him out here. No.
Mama
He may dodge into it.
He sure did. Oof. Still on his feet, though. Mainly due to the fact they're wearing some pretty heavy armor. Trent, anything?
All right.
Nope, just waiting here in case I need to fill in for one of them.
The underling here is yelling, "Where's our backup? Where's our backup?" There is no backup.
We killed them. We killed them all.
I feel good about this. I feel like I got a crit coming for Griff. I'm gonna roll 11 or 65. Dodge into it, Griff. Unfortunate. Tilly, what you do?
Kill a man.
All right. Technically, technically, you have -20 for firing into melee.
Does it? Which one's easier to hit? Are they both the same?
I mean, realistically, this guy's easier, but it's the same penalty either way. So do what you want. I feel like there should. I feel like there should be a penalty for firing into melee, and there should be a penalty for like a really bad shot. But whatever. It is what it is. -20. Pick your poison.
Poison picked. Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Dude, we got to figure out why your stuff's not working. I'm gonna delete your crossbow and put a new one on you.
I'm just good.
No, it's not doing range for you at all. It is ignoring range.
It would be even better if you
It's
had
a magical
range.
bow.
You should be getting a +40 bonus right now that you're not getting. But if you're happy with it not giving it to you,
No, I'm not happy.
okay. Here, I'm going to delete that bow off you and just give you another one in case somehow that's. I doubt that's it though. I don't know, man. All right, well, he gets a dodge, but I mean, he's not going to be able to dodge that. It didn't. Why? That's weird. All right, so whatever. I can figure this out. 18 minus 8, 10 damage. All right, 10 damage to him. He is still up.
He's tough.
He had 1 hit point left. His buddy next to him did so well sweeping Bernard's leg that he will do it again. I gotta check to see if this guy has any talents before. All right, Bernard, feel the pain. Oh my god, that was awful. That drilled melee talent is really good, though. They get +2 success levels for fighting next to each other on attack and defense if they succeed. It doesn't help if they don't. But it's pretty nice. You guys should get that shit.
Do both people have to have it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you got to be fighting, basically shoulder to shoulder with someone else with drilled.
Yes. Seriously doubt we can find a class there. Everybody gets that.
Back to Griff.
I hate this man.
You haven't even hit him yet. Tilly did all
I
the damage.
hit him in his primary arm.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, I hit him.
You did hit him?
I hit him too.
That's better.
Well, he'll soak a point of that for armor. That's wrong. Yep. He will obviously defend. Nope. Well, let's see what that crit does to him. would be you, Andrew.
Does it cut his hand off?
Well, you rolled pretty well, so he dead.
Showered in blood. Does he have blood?
He has blood.
Is he
Yeah.
undead or is he a skeleton? Okay.
Nope, he's not a skeleton. Whether or not he's undead, I don't know. He looks kind of undead, but Bernard, there's one dude left who no longer gets bonuses. Very sad for him. Uh-oh. I think that's all she wrote. "15 yards of blood." All right.
From where I'm standing, that all went down the stairs. I think I got Dirk with that.
He probably did. An arm flops down the stairs at Dirk's feet.
Yay. Good job, guys.
As you come around the corner, you do see this room here is empty. Has a locked door on the other side. Yeah, but there's a winch in here.
There's a winch in here?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not on the map, but yeah, it's there.
Okay. I'll start working it. Somebody should look at that other door, see if there's somebody on the other side.
Do I know about this? Have I been called down to?
Yeah, we called you up. Come on up.
I head up there and I can work on picking the lock.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and give me a roll. Are you raising the gate, Dave?
Yeah.
Dirk, give me another roll. Basically, I'm looking to see if you crit fail before you succeed. All right. It takes you a while, but you get the lock picked. You're basically in another tower with a trapdoor going down. I'm just going to save a little time here. You poke your heads down the trapdoor. There's like a ladder going down. And there's an exit there that goes to like behind the portcullis, and now you could get out there and remove the barred gate. So between the winch and that, you can get the doors open, should you desire.
Okay.
I assume you desire.
We so desire.
It sounds like battle has wound down in the building next to you. Dirk, you see Sigrid and one of her 6 men who ran up there come out. Both are heavily wounded, but they say they have cleared that building. And everyone else that went in there with her is dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. It was a 6v7, but they had the better roll, so I gave it to him. Oh shit!
Well. Oh shit! What?
You know what? They cleared the top floor of it. They didn't push on because they were all that was left. So there could be people downstairs.
Okay. What is downstairs?
I don't know. She didn't go down there.
No, I mean, okay. I'm just.
There was no ground floor entry into that building that you could see, though.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we should probably head down there and make sure nobody's going to come out under us.
There's also an upper store. Oh shit! There were more guys here than I thought. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let me revise. They ran in. Okay. They cleared out the room of crossbowmen, which was a 7v6. They won the fight, but there's only Sigrid and one other left, and more guys were arriving from upstairs who had apparently, been sleeping and just finally got around to getting their armor and shit on, and were finally ready. And so she had to flee back out. did not pursue at the moment. It seemed like they were trying to rebarricade the door and stuff. So that's where it's at. She's not willing to push in. She's going to go, unless you talk her into something else, she's going to go back by the outer bailey and meet up with probably the 10 to 12 guys she still has there.
Yeah.
Coordinate holding
sounds
that.
good. And she can continue to hold the gate open, and we can. We should probably clear this so that they can't close the. I guess. Yeah, we need the gate. We need this gate open to get in and out, don't we?
Well, the building she's in doesn't control the gate, but yeah, the one you're in does.
Right. I just don't want people to come in behind us and close the gate. So
She could she could go bring some more people up to help hold this one, but she's worried about whatever guys are still in the building in between you two. Like maybe you need to deal with them. Or potentially she could take her people who are on the outer keep and they could all rush in there, but if that goes bad, then that's going to be it. They're going to run off.
No, I think we should clear this building. It's between us.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can tell she's lost her stomach for the fight a bit. After like, I don't know, 10 of her people are dead now out of the 20 or so.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't expecting undead. I moved her. I'm going to give her some damage. Just in case it matters.
Could I get some healing? That would be appreciated. Am I muted?
No, I hear you.
No.
Okay.
You guys may want to go
Just
back to
ignore it.
this map. Yeah, Eric might not be there right now. I don't know. Griff could heal you. He knows how.
No, I'm here. What's
David,
So
I've
you-
done it before.
you switched us to a map that I don't see on to target anyone. So
you don't see anyone here?
I don't know if I'm not there, but no.
I'm not there either.
Okay, I'm going to delete you guys and just pop you on because I think it got confused or something. The joys of virtual tabletop. Dirk, Tilly, Trent. All right. Hopefully you're all there and can see.
Okay, so Bernard is the only one needing healed right now, or anyone else?
He's the only one you can heal who needs healed.
I'm good.
about half.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't get hurt.
Okay.
So it's this
All right.
building here that I'm pinging that Dirk knows there's some arrow here. Let me figure out who's left. I gotta reposition some stuff. Damn it. Wrong map. Three, 4, 5, 6. Got it. All right. So, I mean, based on what Dirk can tell you, there's like a crossbow firing spot at the top of the stairs. Technically, you could shoot back. You would have a pretty hefty penalty, though. They're like shooting out a little arrow slit. I'm not sure what penalty I give
I'll
you,
take a
but
shot.
it'll be beefy. All right. You
Let me try to take a shot.
You
It'll
will
be
get
fun.
shot at as well, just so you know.
Oh,
Have they
well, that's not as
barricaded the
bad.
door and retaken the room? Is that what you said?
Well, you haven't gone up yet to check the door, but that sounded like that's what you would expect them to do. She said she heard them coming in, but they didn't follow her
I
out.
think I don't want these guys behind us.
Yeah.
I don't want these guys behind us. We should probably take care of them. So I head up and I drag that shield with me, and I'll just put it over that hole if I think they're going to fire through it.
Yeah. I'm gonna give them one roll at -30 as you're going up, and after that, you're gonna effectively be hunkered down fully behind it. The Adam, you won't be able to get a shot then because Dave's plugging up the hole effectively.
Well, I mean, I'll let Tilly go first if she wants to try to shoot through that little bitty hole where that other guy
I
is
don't wanna
shooting
get-
out of.
I don't want. I don't want to get shot myself. I'm good.
Okay.
All right, I gotta bring one guy here just so we can shoot it. Shit. You know what? I'm just gonna do. He's got a 40 crossbow. It's gonna be point blank. I'm just gonna remove the point blank bonus essentially. He fires. Your shield's in the way. You get up there. You block it. You're kind of. You guys got to stay low because Dave can block like basically a shield height worth of the thing. But given that you're coming from below, like as long as you kind of crawl up the stairs a little bit, you're good. I mean, given enough time, they could probably destroy your shield with spears or with crossbow. But you're going quick, I assume. That said, the door is indeed locked again.
Yep. All right.
Dirk, if you would like to pick it, you get a
you.
+20 because you've picked this one.
Oh yeah, I would have liked to pick it.
It's gonna move you guys to another map. Hopefully works. Yeah, you're quick. You get right in there. And that's a lower local test, but it was a good roll, so I'll take it.
Oh damn.
He knows everything about where this lock.
That's not that far away from lockpick. They're like catty corner from each other.
All right, you guys are here, just so you know. Hopefully you can see. I'm going to delete the other versions of you.
Maybe he's the lock picking lore master.
I lockpicked it with my knowledge of lore.
All right, can everybody see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoops. Sorry.
I need
Yes.
to move some guys around. Okay. So as you guys get the door open, you can tell they were expecting someone to be smashing up against it, because they're standing back a ways, ready. But like we're not really expecting the door to just be like boop, there it goes. That said, Dirk, you probably back. None of them have crossbows out. They're all like formed up in a melee. Looking to, I should probably tighten them up. Looking to encircle anyone who comes in. Probably two of you could fit in there,
Okay.
if indeed
Tilly,
you
come up here.
desired.
Okay, here I come.
I take a step back and I pull my bow out.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then we'll just go to initiative order and see what happens.
I'll tell my party to wait until we get our shots off, and then you can rush them. They'll be full of holes.
Griff, what are you doing? Dirk, I will allow you to have already backed up. I think before the door.
I
even
don't want to
opened,
get
if you want.
shot, so I'm gonna wait
Yeah.
until our shots go off, and then I'll go.
Oh god, I just moved everything. I'm gonna put Dirk at the bottom of the stairs. All right, you're waiting. Dirk, you do anything? Oh, Dirk, I'm gonna
No,
clear the
not right
fatigue off you. You had a while where you were just kind of sitting out, so you've recovered the fatigue. All right, Bernard, you are backing up, pulling your, like you open the door, you were ready to run, and you're like, yeah, fuck that. You get your bow out and you shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one looks different from the others. Is that fair?
Let's see. I bet he has a flat. Yeah, he looks like a sergeant.
Okay. I zoom
Looks
in
like he's
on
got a
him.
whole backstory that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Can we take a time out and hear his, biography?
Sure. Doppler is a cruel, vain and delights in torture. To hide his putrescent visage, he wears a silver mask bearing the face of a handsome young man. So yeah, this guy's wearing a creepy silver mask. Although striking, the mask's effect is spoiled by the open sores visible around his neck. He is only brave when backed up by his guards. Not that you know that. And then it goes on to say some role-playing stuff that will never come up because he's going to be dead.
He has that look about him.
What did we do? You shot at him. Yeah, he dodges it.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. What's he going to do?
Stand there and wait for our second shot. Sounds like an idea.
Yeah, he's going to delay. He doesn't know what he's doing yet. Trent, what are you doing?
Looks like they're. Are you guys just planning to trade arrows with them? Do I need to go in?
They don't have bows.
Do what?
They don't have any bows. They've got melee weapons. So
Okay, then I'll just hold here for the moment.
if you want to rush in after Tilly's shot, that'd be cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll shoot the big boss.
Okay.
Is there a penalty?
No?
I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Okay.
His
Right in the
mask's
center.
face.
Right in the silver mask? That's rude.
Silver mask.
He spent money on that. Apparently his silver mask nullifies that crit.
What?
Hey, you know what? Your range works again, so that's good. Yeah.
Impenetrable?
Yeah, you can't crit whatever helmet head. It's like on certain numbers.
Oh.
That said, you still did enough damage to crit him, so go ahead and roll that. Oh, you hurt his. You shot him in the eye, man. That's rude.
He's not in good shape, is he? I just saw like 4 status effects go on him.
He's had better day. He got blinded 3, bleeding 2, stunned 1, and he lost his eye. So shot him in the eye. He didn't love that.
Cool.
So bad news for you guys though is you're not covering that crossbow hole anymore. So you're getting shot at.
Bring it.
Where's this crossbow hole? Is it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ba, 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 ba. Trouble. There we go. However, he missed. There is a second one though. Swap around, fire. Gotta use the right guy or it won't work. Wrong guy. Wait, what? It was loaded. It was loaded, I swear. All right, here we go. Dave, would you like to take a point off your secondary armor?
Yes.
All right. After that, you can attempt to dodge as well.
secondary armor. That would be combat. Left arm.
Actually, that makes perfect sense given your positioning here.
And dodge.
Yeah, you may attempt to dodge, since it is point blank.
Thanks.
He gets you pretty good.
I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Oh, sorry. Well, go ahead. I will have to unapply. Well, I'll just adjust the damage by whatever it is. All right, so he would have done 9 instead of 14. He had done. You get 5 health back. So instead of being at, I think he had you at exactly 0. So I think now you're at 5.
If he did 9, I should have 1 left.
He did 10. Well,
then
okay.
I'm at 0.
Sorry. He did 14 and went down to 10. But that got reduced from a 9, which would be down to a whatever. It's 5 less. So you should get 5 health back.
Okay.
I believe you were at exactly 0. I believe you're at 5. You don't have to worry about the crit. You did, however, take a crossbow bolt to the arm, and your armor stopped the bad effects from happening. All right, so back to these other guys who see their commander go down with a, well, I guess he's not down, but pretty close, with a crossbow bolt to the face. That feels like, I don't know, they should make a roll to see what they want to do about that. Uh-huh. Yeah, they run up and slam the door shut. All right, that was them. Griff. Oh, wait. Second. There's a lot of rolling. Okay. What are you doing? Andrew. All right, Dirk, you doing anything?
Yeah, you're working.
I hear
We
you.
hear you. It's
Oh.
Derek
Hear you.
with problem.
I hear everyone but
Okay.
Andrew. Oh, now I hear Andrew.
Andrew wants to go open the door with his open
Weird.
door skill.
Dude, I heard nothing until he said okay. That's bizarre.
I assume it's a strength deal.
Yeah, in this case it is. Yep.
Bam, that wasn't so good. I bam
Well,
it.
it still might be okay. Nope. You slam into it, but it is being blocked by some people on the other side. Plus, you got the door working against you, so you got a little disadvantage here. And you do not, like, it probably gives a little bit, but you do not get it open. Dirk, you do anything?
Okay.
No, not at the moment.
Until future notice, I will not ask you on your turn, but if you come up with something that you think would be appropriate for your guy to do, just speak up whenever that happens, because otherwise...
I mean, I can maybe hold the shield against the thing to free up other people.
you'll have to get a shield.
That. Well, I mean, I would just, ask to take the one that
Did I get
Yeah, I got-
use?
I guess
No.
I guess it's probably laying on the ground up there. You'll have to run up there.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Cool. You run up there, you grab the shield. You stand a chance of getting shot if there's anyone shooting this round. Bernard, what are you doing?
I will add my shoulder to the door. See if I can
Ooh,
help out any.
Roll at a, let's see.
What am I rolling? Strength? Just strength?
Yeah, roll at a,
Athletic?
I just won't give them as much bonus anymore. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Just strength?
Yeah, strength. I don't know. Would athletics make sense? Let me look. No, it's
my
not
athletics.
athletics.
Is better. Athletics would be 1 better.
I don't
Or
think
1
that
SL
would-
better.
I don't think athletics makes sense for this anyway. Yeah, they between you and Griff, you pop the door, and they're pushed back a
All right.
ways. There were two of them holding the door, and there's one bending over their fallen commander guy. So Griff's right here by the door, and I guess Bernard would be. I don't know.
Right next
One
to
of
us.
you probably goes through as you're both bashing the door. I'll let you pick who actually ends up going in, or both is fine.
I want to stab a guy in the face.
Well, that wouldn't be this turn because you were bashing the door down this turn. All right, you are in. Okay, dude on the ground is on the ground. Trent, you do anything?
Is there room for him to get through?
Come in and plan to back up them as they go push in.
He could go in instead of one of
I
you.
think you could push past us.
He could go in instead of one of you. There's really only room
If
for
one
two
of you
together.
wants to back out, sure. But since both of you piled in, I assumed you wanted in first.
I didn't pile in. The only thing I did was push the door. I didn't move into the
And
room.
what
I don't
happens when
know
it
if that
breaks?
means you can get past me or not.
Okay, so yes, he can get past you. So the way I envision it, you guys are like both throwing your shoulders into the door. When it finally pops, one of
Okay.
you would end up in the room just by virtue of throwing your weight into the door and bashing it open, right? That's why I was asking which one of you goes in.
Will
It was
that
kind of like,
prevent him from moving past me then?
no, you could make room for him. You're just not going
Or
in.
can he move past me?
There you go. Trent and Griff are in. Dave backs out, making room. What I was
So the
trying to
guy
not
with
have
the,
happen was have you guys bash down the door, but magically no one ends up in the room as a result. Because I feel like the way you were bashing down
Sure.
the door, that would have happened. All right, yeah, Trent, go ahead, and you can attack. Guy on the ground. This guy back here is trying to apply first aid to him. These two aren't really ready to fight. They'd been trying to hold the door, but they'll be able to defend normally. They just
Yeah,
won't be able
okay.
to attack this round.
That's fine.
They about to get lightsabered. Oh, look, another crit. Honestly, like your thing just does. Oh, you have hack built into it, so that works. Let's see. I feel like, and I think I screwed this up earlier. I don't feel like they should be able to soak a crit with their armor against this weapon because this weapon goes through armor, right?
Does it? I mean, the
It
magical
it ignores the toughness, right?
Nothing ever really. I
Doesn't
actually
it?
do not recall. Hold on, let me look at the item again because I think it was on it.
Oh, it's under GM notes, but I think I put it in Discord for you, but I'll paste it here in chat too. Ignore the AP of any non-magical armor or shield. I feel like they should not be able to
Okay.
soak a point of armor to. So yeah, you get the crit. Let me defend too, though. Well, hit the crit and then I'll do the damage, and then he'll probably double die. You got the crit button.
Oh, sorry. Let me roll back up to that.
And then on top of that, oh, I guess he survived the. Well, let's see. Does he have 3 health? Puts him at exactly 0. I think you get a crit. I probably have to be the one to roll it, but let me do that. I think you have a +0 crit on him because you got him to exactly 0.
Gotcha.
I can't click the roll button because it scrolls off the bottom of my screen. It's redesign. There we go. 10. This dude's having a bad day. So yeah, he goes down and goes prone. He gains 2 bleeding, 2 stunned, 1 prone, and you look on in horror as your leg never works again. Yeah, he'll be dead in a moment if he's not already. As you lightsaber his leg off. Tilly, how's it going out there?
Oh, I'm just gonna reload.
Cool.
Am I still in danger? These guys in the little slot.
If there's guys ready to shoot, then yeah.
No,
if I get right up
I'm
against
holding
it?
up the shield against it.
Oh, you're holding
That's
up
what
the
I'm-
shield.
Remember, I ran up there to hold up the shield.
Unless you
While
are
they're
crouched,
working.
like if you're doing normal actions like bashing down a door or reloading a crossbow, then there is a chance they can shoot you since they cannot cover the entire thing. Remember how I said you were like had to be crouching when you came up before? You could move down the stairs a little bit and reload. You'd be fine. That's up the stairs, not down the stairs. Basically, you want to get below
in
the
the
shield
room?
level.
I'll go down the stairs.
Go. No one shoots at you. Well, Griff was the first one in, so he's getting attacked in a way that probably will not hurt anybody. I like to believe that Griff will roll badly, though. This man swings at your head, Griff.
Why is everybody so mean here?
I mean, you are the ones trying to kill them. To be fair.
We just want
Holy
our
shit,
boat
I'm
back.
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
because they stole our boat. Because they were dicks and stole our boat.
95. What time is it? To the head, I
9:30.
should probably
You should take it.
see. That would,
I
that
think
would
it's
only do like 2 damage, right?
Yeah. I think.
I'll
Well, it looks like
it's
you.
2 damage. I'll take it.
No, it looks like you have 11 armor, so it'll be 1 damage. There, you took it. All right, this guy was first aiding this dude. Let's see how that goes for him. Pretty well. That probably will remove a bleeding condition. Eric, you're our first aid expert. Each success
what?
level, yeah, he actually removed the bleeding
Yeah.
conditions on this guy. I mean, that guy's still dead. He's not getting up before the fight's over, but hey, let's go now to hero. All right. Could actually be up and at him eventually. Oh, he's fallen unconscious. Never mind. Griff.
That guy, whichever one hit me. Whoop,
He's right in front
probably
of you.
this one. Yeah, I kill him.
Okay. Why don't you do that then?
11. 27.
That's probably going to succeed. Not as well as you would have hoped. You do a little bit of damage. Dirk, you are up there with a shield, I believe. I'm going to move you.
Yeah.
Bernard.
All right. Can I actually get in there, or are they?
Let's see. Given that this guy here is now down on the ground unconscious, yeah, you could probably loop around that way.
Okay. Hit this guy. Ah.
Oh my. Moving a
Okay.
point of head armor.
A level 0 crit.
Does he
So I
have
hit the
head
crit
armor?
button.
Wait, he doesn't have head armor despite them specifically wearing helmets?
Should I hit the crit button first?
Full face helm was not equipped. There we go. I got it. Hold on. No, I'm soaking it with his armor. You don't have a lightsaber. You don't get to go through it. He will try to defend.
I would if I could.
And he parries. In
lightsaber.
fact, he crits you in response. You can take a point off your
Awesome.
secondary armor.
No, I can't. It's not there anymore.
Well, then you drop whatever item was held in your offhand. If it's a two-handed weapon, I guess you drop your sword.
It's a two-handed weapon.
Yep.
I can't hold on to it with one hand.
I think that is the effect of the crit. You can pick it right back up. Your arm's not disabled. It's just
Okay.
whatever you were holding. In this case, half of your sword, effectively, you drop.
All right.
That was
sure.
it. That's all. It doesn't even do wounds. Literally, all he did, he knocked your weapon out of your hand
Sure.
and he was defending.
It just means I can't. I'm gonna have to dodge instead of defend when he attacks me.
If he attacks you, yes, that is correct. That guy, I'm going to remove as a combatant because he is very done. Trent is up. Just to be clear, this guy unconscious on the ground. This guy unconscious and bleeding on the ground. This guy ready for combat. This guy ready for combat, engaged with Griff.
Okay. Since I just saw Bernard drop his weapon, I'll step over and go after this guy.
Shove that guy back a little bit just to make life easier. Lightsaber on approach. I feel like it's giving him armor right now. No, it's not. It's giving him shield.
No, something. It says it ignored it, but I don't think it actually did.
It ignored the armor, but not the shield. That's the problem. I think we found that out last time, too. I'm just going to give him 2 more damage.
Okay.
Like they coded it to ignore armor. They didn't code it to ignore shield. It seems to be what happened.
Yeah, well, which is funny because it does say it under shield about ignore
Yeah.
non-magical.
Yeah, they had to put a
AP,
custom
but yeah,
script
the
in
numbers
there, and they
don't
must
add up
must have-
otherwise.
All right, Tilly, you're
Okay.
reloaded. What do you want to do?
I'll move up, shoot a guy.
All right,
Who's
if
a
you
good
were at
candidate?
full height, there is a chance you're shot. They're going to have a hefty penalty, but Dirk can only cover like a shield
if I
height
shoot them
worth of that
first?
thing. You're going to shoot through that gap at him?
Yeah,
The gap covered mostly by a shield?
I
Yeah,
would
that's
never hit Dirk, right?
that's going to be a tough shot, but you can try it. I would
hit
actually say if you're getting right up to it, I would say you can't hit Dirk except on a fumble. Just because like you kind of have to go up and around where he is anyway. You almost have to like raise your crossbow and shoot over Dirk like through the thing.
Okay. What's
In
the
a way
penalty?
you're jabbing it against the arrow slit and firing. -30. And don't fumble.
That's nothing.
That should work. Who are you targeting? Can you actually see the guy right there? Perfect.
Yeah.
So it turns out he was not actually even trying to fire out, but you still managed to shoot in there and hit him. I'm not even going to give him a dodge because I don't think he was really expecting it. So you kind of lift your crossbow up. You lift your crossbow up over the shield Dirk's got, and you almost like blind fire in there through the crack. You see a shape on the other side, and you hear a scream of pain.
Excellent.
Let's see here. Rushing into the room from the other room is another sentry who forms up with the other 3 and probably will engage Trent. He had a very good roll. It won't do any damage if he hits, but it was a very good roll. 1 damage to Trent. 20 more of those, and Trent will be in trouble. This man attacks Griff. Probably misses.
You find that man.
You'll find that man. And let's see, Bernard, you dropped your sword, and as fun as it would be as a GM to go for you, the guy's going to focus on lightsaber wielding man, not the guy who's currently unarmed. So he will attack Trent. And he rolls a 97. That's probably not going to hit, but I don't know. Even with your fumble, you still parry.
No.
You reroll that? Okay. You don't want to break your magic sword by accident?
No.
Yeah.
Fumbling with a lightsaber, you might cut his own arm off.
Your weapon's actually unbreakable. So if that
I noticed.
if that fumble ever comes up, you're good. Except for weird circumstances. Who's this guy?
Yeah, no. I'd be more worried about it being the hidden ally with it. Is so no.
So this guy was running into the room
Okay,
too,
take it.
but he comes limping in with a crossbow in his leg. Comes around the corner, and I guess he will attack Bernard just for lack of other options. Bernard, you may dodge.
Which is the dodge button? There it is.
He only hits you if you dodge into it.
I'm going to dodge into it. Oh, I guess not. Holy cow.
Dude, nice dodge. That man, I'm just
I was already going down to the floor to get my sword.
I'm just going to kill that
he
guy
just
off.
swung over my head.
All right. Back to the top again. Have any of them hit you yet? Because I've got 0 advantage. I feel like I've gotten a hit in, but maybe
I've taken a lot of damage.
yeah. There was one guy who crossbowed you,
Yeah.
and the other one was a defensive crit. So
There was a guy that just hit, and there was a guy
Can
that
you
just
not
hit
gain
me
advantage on
for one.
defense?
Yeah, why am I not getting any advantage? That's weird.
Can you not gain advantage on defense?
No, you can. Well, you can't get it for like the
Defensive counter
crit.
crits you don't get.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they've attacked and one hit Griff for like a point too. You have 3 advantage. We'll have to keep an eye on it because I'm not sure you guys are getting yours either. You're at 5, so probably, but I don't know. Anyway, back to the top. It is Griff, who just hasn't been the same since he failed all those fear checks.
I don't know what's going on. This guy, I cut off his body. I cut off his body.
Well,
You know, unless he has armor.
I reduce his body armor. He tries to parry. Fails, but does not die yet. Dirk, you still holding the shield?
Yes, sir.
Bernard, you can get your
Scoop
sword.
up my weapon.
You can do that. That's effectively your move. So you can still attack if you want.
Was this guy the one that Trent hit?
I don't know. He's definitely
gonna-
wounded, so probably both these guys are messed up.
So
It's worth.
the guy to the left is the one with the crossbow in him because he came all the way around.
Yeah.
The guy to the right is the one that I came up and hit.
I wonder if I can make it so you can see their
This
health.
guy.
I feel like that's like a foundry setting, but maybe not.
There we go.
You guys are on the crits tonight. Which one you were doing? This guy, okay.
The one on the end.
Dropped his body armor by 1. He tries to parry, and he succeeds.
Jeez.
But you did some armor damage to him. Trent.
Yeah.
Okay, just to recap, because you guys can't perfectly see. They're all wounded to some extent, except for this guy right here. Do you want to reroll it?
Yet again, re-rolling to not take. Oh yeah,
Oh, that's a much better
I'll take
reroll.
that doubles instead.
Yeah. Is this... Who are you attacking? Okay, yep, I didn't
That
see
one.
Mark. Let's see. Well, go ahead and hit your crit first, because that will happen. He might just be dead. Nope. Bleeding now. And now he will try to defend against your attack. What are you doing, Tilly? It's too fast.
Sorry,
I wasn't
got
ready.
excited.
He does, however, not get hit by your blow. You know, other than the crit part of it. I don't know how that works. But
Yeah.
Tilly, you're shooting. No, what are you doing?
I'm reloading.
Oh, okay. You messed it up
I did.
because you're trying to stay low. All right.
It.
We got an attack coming on Trent from the one undamaged guy who's in here. Could even hit. Today could be the day. I should have not hit that so fast in case you want to reroll, but it'll be 3 damage if you...
That's fine. 3 damage is fine.
Yeah. We got an attack on Griff.
When will they ever learn?
Oh, it was a headshot too. Maybe you'll roll real bad. No, that was not real bad. This guy attacks Trent. He's got a torn muscle, so that makes it even harder, but he rolled well. This will probably be 2 damage. Should I go ahead and apply? All right. Oh, that was 5?
What?
Oh, leg. Do you have less leg armor?
Oh, leg. Yeah.
As a result, do you want to reroll? Okay, go ahead.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. And then, yeah, you can always heal it. And finally, the guy on Bernard. Swings away. That was a really good roll.
Yeah.
Hits you in the
I'll
head.
try to re-roll.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Or keep it. I mean,
Nope,
I
I'll take it. 3 damage.
All right.
No,
You're
I'm
still up.
good.
All right.
I'm sure it'd just get worse.
I like Marvin the Depressed Robot or whatever. Bother. I gotta apply bleeding to that guy and probably to whoever. Oh, that guy twice. That wasn't correct. Eventually, that guy will just bleed out and die. Exciting. Griff, it is you. I don't know what happened to your combat capability, but it's been like 3 rounds and this guy's still up.
I kill him.
You keep saying that.
And sometimes it's true.
This time is probably the time. Yeah, why don't we see if his head falls off? You hit that crit button.
Weak.
That's almost as good. Sure. He's deafened, bleeding, stunned, fatigued. Yeah, he's not quite dead, but he'll be there. Dirk, you do anything?
Now still, you know.
I didn't get advantage. I hit Eric twice and Dave once, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Man, I better use some of this advantage before all my guys are dead. Bernard, what you doing?
I'm hitting this guy on the end.
I believe.
Wow.
You got him.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Hit that crit. That's going to get...
Arterial bleeding.
Might not get him right away, but that'll get him. Screams in pain. Blood goes flying all over the room. It's like a Tarantino flick. All right. Trent of the lightsaber. This is the only guy unwounded. Everyone else is... Okay, this guy's pretty much dead. He's on the ground, I think. He's not on the ground, but he's concussed and bleeding. Everyone else is really effed up, except for that guy in front of you.
Yeah, but continuing to hit the guy who I've been working on, so.
Okay. Need to follow through. You guys do have 8 advantage, too.
I know.
All right. He tries to parry, but does not succeed because of the torn muscle in his arm. It's just too hard to raise it up. And you may crit him and likely kill him. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That-
And then I will go ahead and spend 4 and go on to the next guy, the unhurt guy.
drop you by... There we go. He's no longer near an ally. He rolled really well. Would you like to take a point off your head armor?
Yes.
All right. Tilly.
Who's on their feet? This guy?
Yeah. Didn't you fail to reload last turn?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Run in there,
I
stab
try to
him.
reload in this guy's face.
Wow.
Dang it.
I think that's the same roll we had last time.
Wait, can I use advantage to fix
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Derek
That'll
said,
do.
or, Derek said I could do something like that last time. How much is
So,
it?
yes, you spend your fortune, not advantage. The same as if you were doing a reroll.
Oh.
But you get a +1, which will now get you over the
Oh.
edge. Then, if you want, you
Sure.
could spend 4 advantage to take an action.
No.
Hopefully shoot Griff. No, okay.
No, I'll just do the one thing.
Okay. You're reloaded then. You'll have to do
Great.
that manually because it won't,
That's fine. How do I
All right.
reduce my session fortune?
On your sheet on the main tab, there's fortune and fate. You either right click or left click. I don't know which.
You should also be able to
Yeah.
right click on the skill roll you made and do the spend a point for +1. Is an
That'll do
option
it.
on the right
Oh,
click.
yeah.
That's
I've
probably
always just ignored.
That's
that.
probably the smarter way. And then it reloaded for you. Even better. All right. I'm going to give... This guy has nowhere to go. There's no point in making a cool test for him. He's just going to keep attacking. They have no options. He tries to hit Eric and maybe even does. Sure doesn't.
Not this time.
It's down. That guy is bleeding with arterial spray all over the place, but he may be able to take Bernard out with him. He's certainly going to try. I mean, he's got a lot of advantage. One of these guys should use it. Yeah. Full of spite. He spits blood. Extra blood, because he's already bleeding all over Bernard. Spits blood in Bernard's face. I think... Wait, is this guy who took a helm crit? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. but
Yes,
whatever.
I hit him in the head.
Okay. So, yeah. Exposing enough of his mouth for him to spit blood all over you. And then with a snarl, it was probably his last attack ever. He lunges forward, spending all his advantage for +50 on this attack.
Guys, I start rolling in the next character.
That's all he gets is a 72 versus 95. Feels bad for him. And you casually parry the blow.
Was that actually at a +50?
They're not very skilled. They're 45. And that was me. That was after I beefed them up because you guys are coming in this module much more experienced than it's meant for. I think they were 40 or 35 in the module. I added 5. Although, to be fair, that drilled thing they have is pretty nice. You have to get a success, but those extra success levels really add up. In this case, though, he didn't have it because the guy next to him is dead. Well, there goes all my advantage. You guys If any of you want to go before the round's over, you still have 5 left. Otherwise, I will move on and see what happens here. The guy who spit in your face, Dave, stumbles, wobbles, and then collapses at your feet on the ground, unconscious. Eric, the guy you'd been working on, also falls unconscious from blood loss. And the dude that Griff had hit and had fallen down bleeds out and dies. So right now there is unconscious guy that tried to kill Dave. This is the only guy left, and he is unhurt. Dirk, doing anything? Oh, sorry, Griff, you doing anything? Should you attack this man here, you will get a plus 40.
All right, I like to kill guys in the back.
It won't be in the back, but it'll be plus 40 because you're about to be 3-on-1. He sounds resigned to his fate.
Oh, God.
May the devil take you all.
In his primary arm, why not?
Huh. You wound him slightly. Dirk, you do anything?
Just holding up that shield just in case, you know.
Bernard, how about you?
Hold on.
I guess I should have checked you guys were attacking for the plus 40, but yeah, you get plus 40, Bernard.
All right.
Oh my.
It's still a fumble, even though it's under my number.
You know, that's interesting. There might be a rule that the top one's always a fumble and the bottom one's always a correct. Like, I think 95 through 100 is always a failure, or 96 through 100 is always a failure.
Okay. I'll roll again because that's something that could kill me at this point.
That's true. Or crit you at least. Well, that's way better. It's not looking good for him. Go ahead and crit him.
Woo!
Maybe he'll go prone. No, he keeps his feet.
Right in the leg.
He's still in it. I believe in him. Trent. Bernard comes in, sweeps the leg. The guy stumbles, falls back against the wall. Pushes himself back upright. Tries to parry your blow, and unfortunately gets run right through the body with your... Oh, sorry, right through the arm. Left arm with the sword. Which I'm certain is going to cleave his arm off, but hey, let's watch it happen. And down he goes. Everyone else pretty much bleeds out here, so. All right. Nobody else is streaming from the other room anymore. That's not to say there's no one in there, but there's no one in there. I'm in combat.
We go check it out. Make sure there's nobody in there.
I need to find out. Find the map. 1 sec. Just in case there's important room description stuff. You guys are like room 10-ish. 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Rotten Tapestry, burying the Wittgenstein coat of arms. Not much in here other than a lot of dead bodies, outlaws and guards alike. I'm assuming you guys are moving through, right? So just go ahead. Or if you don't really want to see the layout, because it overall doesn't really matter, I can just kind of give you a verbal walkthrough of what you see. Go ahead.
Do I have a chance of getting healed?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Or how does... This is a different fight.
Yeah.
He can try again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I was cool enough, which I'm not, I feel like you should be able to track each wound and heal up to the max for the wound.
Well,
She pooped a couple
Trent,
hours
could I?
Apparently not.
Still didn't hurt you any.
Hey man, it was a deep
Missions
gash.
on
There's only so
myself.
much she can do. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sigmar just doesn't like you as much.
Apparently.
All right.
Griff, are you down?
He's down one.
I am.
He's
Yeah,
down
okay.
one hit point. I'll just give you the verbal rundown as you go through this because it's overall I don't think it's gonna matter, and that way I don't have to move you through multiple floors. There's a guard room here you come into, just lots of dead people. There are 2 doors. You peek in one down here. Stairs go up and down, and then in the other one. Just need to know what page the map is on. There it is. 13. It just looks like a common room where the guards like get to hang out and actually do whatever they do to pass the time in here. There's no one in there right now. Stairs go up or down. Which direction do you want to go, if any? Check to make sure I didn't mute again.
Up
I
is
don't know.
always better than down.
Who's leading? It's not me.
Who's leading?
Not me.
Probably Griff or Trent. Which one of you is taking the lead?
Fine, we head up.
All right. You head up these stairs. Let me check the room numbers. Are 21. All right. Looks like some sort of meeting room or something in there. It's much cleaner than a lot of the other rooms you've been in. There's some chairs in there that are like comfortably padded. Bookshelves. Nothing really catches your eye as exciting. It's just kind of a small selection of books. But this room looks nicer than many of the others. Well, something that does stand out to you, though. There's an iron. Other than the fact that the room is very, very nice and kind of posh compared to everything else here, there's an iron cage hanging in the corner of the room, and there is a man, human, middle-aged, who just looks like he's been severely tortured. Like, he's making noises at you, but you can see he's got no tongue. His arms are clearly like broken at weird angles, and like he's trying to use them but really can't. It looks like they were probably broken quite some time ago. And he's just like hanging in a cage there, and he's like filthy and just trying to talk badly without a tongue. Severely emaciated. And there are
Get this guy out of here.
2 doors from this room.
He said he's locked up.
Yeah, I won't have a roll. Like, Dirk can get that cage open eventually. Just keep things moving. Most of the time when Dirk's picking a lock, unless he fumbles, it's how long does it take? Not really, can he do it?
Okay. I
So
requested Dirk to get this guy out of here.
He tries to like get himself out of the cage once it's open, and he's like starts to fall out because he can't even use his arms, and he's got like no strength in his legs. I'm assuming you guys help him, or no? Or are you like, I'm not touching that dude?
I'll help him.
Sure. I'll help.
All right. Dude smells bad. He's obviously covered in his own filth. He shakily stands sort of with help. And he just looks awful, but he's like, you can tell he's trying to say thank you. But it comes out because you can't talk. That said, there are 2 other rooms or 2 exits. I'm just going to assume you pick one of them. What you see is a fairly nice bedroom. You're guessing it belongs to one of the sergeants or something. I assume right now you're sweeping for people and not doing like a detailed loot check or anything.
I mean, I think we're
We can
looking
do
for
that once we
obvious
go.
loot, like obvious important loot, but yeah,
Yeah.
not a detailed loot check.
Yeah. The other door you open is clearly a barracks. There's a bunch of bunk beds. There's a chest. You see a small wooden chest at the foot of each bed. You're sure it's where they keep their personal belongings and all that. There are no guards in here. It smells awful in here, though, like real bad. And there's one more room that exits from that one, and opening that one, it smells even worse. It's filthy, but it looks like maybe like the bedroom of one of the sergeants, but just like, oh my god, the smell. There's like a decomposing beast man head hanging on the wall. You don't see any people though. You've come up here. You're guessing this is their sleeping quarters, but they were all, after the alarm went off, they all woke up and eventually came down. You don't see anybody. Look around and loot, or go downstairs.
Let's spend a couple minutes tossing this guy's room.
Which one? The posh one, the filthy one, the barracks, or the meeting room?
One of them was the upper management's room. I forget what title you gave him.
I said
The
sergeant.
boss guy.
Oh,
Sergeant. Yeah, let's toss his room.
wait, the guy I gave backstory to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't know whose room is what, but one was obviously nicer, so that probably is the best one to try to loot in terms of hoping you find something good.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's do it.
give me a perception roll. Is a locked chest
all
in the
of us?
room.
Bam.
Dirk, if you want to try to pick the lock on the chest, you can. You don't see a key in here.
Yeah. I mean, can I go check his body? Like,
Yeah.
if it's the nice one, I would go check the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a
I'll go
key
check
around
the
his
guy
neck.
with the-
That probably saves you some
All
time.
right, I take that. Yeah, I can take that key and I try and use it on the.
He actually had a couple keys around his neck to him. But one of them does unlock his chest.
All right, I take them both.
Inside, you
All right.
see some nice clothing. Some leather pants, a couple pairs of that, some silk shirts, some leather underwear. But underneath all that, you do see a silver necklace and a ruby ring that are probably worth a couple gold coins. Just post
Gotcha.
those in chat, and whoever is taking them can write them on their sheet. However you wish to do that. That said, searching around, you're checking like under the bed and just other places. You feel you've tossed the room pretty quick and pretty cleanly, but or pretty efficiently, I should say. But you don't really turn up much else. It doesn't look like he was hiding anything. You do see one other thing you notice in here is above the head of his bed is a like a bell pull type rope, but it just goes into the wall and you don't know where exactly it goes or what it does.
You trying to tempt me, Derek?
Hey, yeah.
The answer is always
I'm not
yes.
giving in.
There's a bunch of bear skins in here too. I don't think you want to roll up a bear skin and take it with you, but it's quite cozy. Unlike that filthy, disgusting room that like you don't even want to go in. It smells so bad. Anyway, that takes you a couple minutes. Dirk you're searching all that while Dirk goes down and gets the key, comes back up. I mean, all told, it's probably like 2 minutes, and you've looted the room.
Get this guy out of here.
Yeah, he's just. You definitely got to walk him out. Where do you want to take him? Just leave him at the outside the door, like outside, or
no. Take him down to where. Take him down to where the what's her name is. Why can't I remember her name?
So she does not recognize him for a moment, but it turns out that is actually Sigrid's husband, and who's been gone for like a year, according to her. And she's both horrified and happy to see that he's alive, but she starts crying all over him, and they're hugging, and he's just about passing out because he's not in good shape. But seems like you've found a good place to put him if you want to come back.
Okay. All right.
Continuing downstairs,
now?
or doing more looting?
Eventually, we got to head up to the castle, right? We're gonna.
I mean, you don't have to do
soon?
anything, but yeah. For all you know, there's 50 more guys downstairs, though, right? I think that's why you were coming to this building. If so, they have not run up to engage you, though. Okay.
Let's go downstairs and check.
Okay. So as you go down, that's not right. There's a well indoors here that you can draw water up or down the well. I suppose it's a D&D adventure style. You could try going down the well, see if there's anything down there. But just looks like a well. There's 2 doors out of here. You peek in the first one. It looks like a storeroom that seems to have like bundles of firewood and stuff. The other one has light coming from under the door. Dave, you listen. I'm not going to have you make a perception check. You can definitely hear there's people in there. You can't make out what they're saying, but they're whispering to each other. And the tone of it is definitely frightened. You want to pop the door open, or you make some other plan? There's actually 2 more doors you could go out here. The other one is just quiet.
I'll let somebody else do it. I don't have the hit points to open any doors.
That's fair. So there's one door that you hear people on the other side of, and there's another door that you do not hear anyone on the side of, nor do you see light from the other one. You want to do the people door or the non-people door? I'll ask Andrew. He's taking the lead.
I want to do the people door.
All right. Opening the door, you see a kitchen with a fire burning in there, cooking fireplace, whatever exactly that would be. You see 3 what looks like probably servants. They're certainly not wearing armor, and they don't have the hideously disgusting facial features that all the guards have. They are kind of huddled up in the corner, with like pots and pans and stuff as weapons, but they're cowering. They're not trying to fight you or anything. They cower fearfully as you come in. You don't see any other guards or anything in here. You do see what looks like a beggar in a different corner of the room. His hands and feet are manacled. He's got a chain around his neck, and there's a wire that like goes from his neck all the way up into the ceiling. He's not hanging, but it's like he's standing on his feet. He's fine, but it goes up
like a pull wire,
Yep.
like a bell pull.
Could be, yeah.
It's up to that guy's room.
The servants are
When they
just kind of cowering and watching what you do, and not they're just hoping you go by, which they're backed away fearfully. What do you do, I guess is what I'm asking.
Are they here because they want to be?
You asked them that?
Yeah.
I don't know, no, sir. I don't want to be here right now at all.
What kind of stuff do you do here?
Make the meals and whatever else they ask. Eh,
Hey,
They're
Tilly, do you
definitely
want to
they're
take
very
these servants up on top of one of the towers and roll them off?
look dirty and greasy. They're all really pale too.
Yeah.
Like they don't get out, is what you're guessing.
Right. I mean, do they have the demeanor of prisoners and not, I guess willing participants?
Hmm. Well, based on looking at them, you can tell they're not well treated. But whether that makes them prisoners, I don't know. You don't think they're people who like live in town and come here every day? Like you're sure they live here.
Sure.
What exactly that means in a medieval type society in terms of willing, I don't know. Right? I'll just go find a job somewhere else isn't always really an option. I don't know. If you want to try to get into the psychology of them, you can have a long conversation about it. But at a glance, I don't know. They don't look like they're in good shape. They look
Give them the
dirty and
benefit of
filthy.
the doubt.
They
Have them
certainly
start a new
don't look.
life.
Not gonna,
They certainly do not look like they want to fight.
should we just tell them to head down to
There is
where the
one
other people
door.
are, maybe?
There is one door on the far side of the kitchen that you could still check, and also there are like cots in the corner of the kitchen. Clearly, they live and sleep in this room.
Well, I tell them this is their chance to escape. They should go down to, and I give them the directions to where what's her name is.
Look a little confused, but then take the opportunity to run on out past you. Should you're allowing them to go, and they don't want to die. So yeah, they're not going to stick around. They leave. They run back up the stairs and out. The beggar is still just standing there with a wire around his neck.
I'll get him out.
Oh, thank you, sir. You got any? Oh, never mind. I see it. And he walks over to where there's like a bottle of what's probably some really shitty wine and starts drinking. Just sits down at the table. He doesn't look like
All
he's
right.
going anywhere unless you make him. He also doesn't look particularly scared of you. He seems like whatever's going to happen is going to happen. He's getting good and drunk.
All right. If you want to stay here, stay here.
Oh, I want to open that door
Right.
over there, though. There's some like big old rats they locked in there or something. I don't know. They torch. They use torches when they need to go in. They just wave them around, keep the rats out. It's like a
What are they?
green.
Pets? Do they eat them? What do they do?
No, they were all scared of him, and the mean one kept saying he was going to feed me to him, but he never did. Hope you killed him.
Rats. I'm not,
I assume if you're in here, he's
I'm not
dead.
gonna-
I might like to go
He
take
is.
might like to go poop on his body. I think I might. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. He drunkenly.
Nice.
Well, he's probably not drunk yet, but with the bottle in his hand, he staggers up the steps, assuming no one stops him.
More power to him, I guess. All right.
So, based on the
Where's he
layout,
next?
there is that one room that he says there's rats in, but it's probably a pantry or something, just based on the layout of this place. So, like, if you want to open it and go check it out, you can. You don't think there's probably guards hiding in there unless they're complete cowards and there's a clever conspiracy between them and the beggar to. In fact, if you listen at the door, you hear rats squeaking.
Okay.
You want to fight rats,
Weird.
open the door, and if you don't, don't.
I don't want to fight rats.
Night rats.
They could take you. That'd be the worst way to go, Dave. Bit by a rat.
Yeah, I know. At this point, they probably could take me.
So at this point, you guys effectively have control of this building. I don't know how much time you want to spend here, but you feel like you've cleared it at least. There's no guards waiting in here. So I don't know if you're planning to move out, regroup, take
Yeah, I think
time to
we
loot.
should
Like I don't
go
know. I don't
out.
know what your plan is.
I don't care to loot. I think we need to head back out and tell them we've cleared this part of the building, or these buildings rather, and
So Sigrid will send. She's got. I mean, they got maybe a dozen between them. She'll send. Given that any attack is likely to come from across the bridge, she's going to send 8 of her 12 up to that inner bailey, or sorry, the inner keep, whatever. This one right here, boom, the second one you took, so that they can watch the bridge and effectively fire at anyone coming across the bridge. 4 will stay back here. She'd kind of like to send 2 or 4 guys out, though, temporarily to go check the rest of the buildings, make sure there's no guards lurking, unless you guys are going to do that. Certainly, it's been very quiet now. You haven't checked.
I believe it's something
this,
to be done. But if there's any,
you haven't
if she
checked.
finds any guards,
Right.
if
You
she finds any guards, are they going to be able to take them?
Who knows? The one they'd be worried about the most, like she was going to send them to check like the stables and the smith and stuff like that. There's this tower over here that the undead ran out of. None of her people want to check that out. At the same time, she's hopeful it's empty because a bunch of guys ran out of it and nothing more has been heard. So hopefully anything coming out was coming out, but like
We should check that one.
none
Yeah,
of
we
her
should
people
check
are willing
that
to go check that. All right. So you guys head there. I closed my PDF apparently. 1 sec. 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. All right. This tower looks a lot more run down even than the others, which were already kind of not in the best of shape. A lot of rotten tapestries on the wall, cobwebs, furniture that's rotting, frayed, whatever. Just the rotted remains of a meal, like a table in the entrance hall. There's a well in here as you continue on. A lot of like bright green scum, like growing over the stone of the well. If you look down in it, you can see like the water itself looks all scummy and gross. As you continue onward, I'm assuming you're being cautious in case undead pop out. You do find like a barracks room with 3 bunks. The mattresses are moldy and gross. Continuing up into the tower. Very creaky steps as you go up, but it doesn't turn out to matter because there's no one up there as you continue. There's kind of what you're guessing is an officer's bedroom, but again, this whole place is in like total disrepair. Everything's moldy, mildewy, cobwebby. Kind of fits that whatever's in here might have been undead, because it certainly didn't care about cleaning house. That's pretty much it. You make your way through the tower. There's nothing of particular interest. The place is just very run down and now empty.
Do we think that the thing that was leading them was their leader, or that something could have, sent
So
them
the
out?
one
Summoned
that
them
was a
over.
lot more combat capable, although Eric like handily destroyed it. Definitely had on a little bit better armor. It had some insignia of some sort of rank within their little guard organization. He was wielding a big bastard sword. So certainly he seemed way higher than Grunt. If you had to guess, the one nice room in there that's not the barracks was probably his room. But
Okay. Was there anything in that nice room at all? You could toss it, just see.
there was a silver goblet worth a handful of shillings. But no, most of the stuff, even like the clothes, are all mildewy and gross. There's a.
Yeah.
If you had to guess, like he was probably alive once, and then within the last year or two died. Like the state of decay and everything in here looks like this place has gone to shit in maybe like the last year or two.
All right.
But you do not see any enemies you're worried about.
All right.
So now the question becomes, are you continuing on? And if so, what are you going to do about the bridge? You have access to it now.
Yeah, we do.
It's a good
I
question.
think we should rest up.
How much time do you want to rest? Because, I mean, it's not like they can't just leave that castle.
In our boat.
In our boat, yeah.
I mean, they could have already done that, right?
Can we
I mean, we didn't
see
attack
down
them
to that
before.
portion?
We
Yeah,
didn't have any
we
incentive
need
to.
visual confirmation of our boat, I think.
So the boat, it's not exactly underground, but it's kind of like in a. I mean, obviously it's at sea level, so it's not underground, but it's kind of in like a cave, effectively, that they've got like a water gate that drops to cut that off, and it's under the inner bailey, essentially the third of the steps. No, not steps. Spires was the word.
Could we see that from, say, the bridge?
Maybe, probably not at night. I think at one point I said you would like manage to scope it out and see it. You at least saw where the gate was. You couldn't really see beyond the gate at the time without getting closer.
Right.
You don't expect that to be better from way up here, just because you'd be looking down at an extreme angle. So you're not going to see too far. Unless you want to jump off the bridge, then you'd probably get a better visual if you want to do that.
No. Leave that for people with more hit points.
Avoid.
All right. Well,
if we go in there now, we're down a Dirk, effectively. And you're not in much better shape, Dave.
Dirk has more hit points than I do.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be willing to fight. I can't. I don't think I can be like a frontline guy. So, like, depending upon how many we're talking about, like, or if I think that one of the things we had possibly talked about was trying to climb the wall. If necessary, I might be able to do that if that makes sense for me to try and open a door to give us access to a door.
So Sigrid is fairly confident based on the scouting you guys have done and scouting they had done earlier in the day, because they were waiting for your signal and stuff. She does not think there's any guards like out in the town or anything. So they're not too worried about, unless people like, take your boat, sail around, and come back up from the outside. She's not too worried about attacks really coming from the outside. She's pretty comfortable that they could hold this for a day or 2 or 3 if you needed to. Like, obviously if they attack, that'd be a problem, but like they could bring some supplies in here and actually just start camping out and making this theirs. So if you did want to wait, you could. Obviously, it gives whatever defenses are on the inside more time to prepare, or perhaps launch a counterattack. But they're not they're not like, oh no, we got to get out of here in the next 2 hours. Like, if anything, this is the best place for them to be, because at this point now, if they leave, there's a good chance, like if enough of the keep is left, that they're gonna get hunted down out in the forest. So at this point, they're kind of like committed to holding this. Although all her people are now aware of those skeletons out there, and a lot of them are real nervous about that. Like, what other kind of horrors might be in here? They've seen some of the faces of the guards now that had their helmets off, and just for a few of them, it makes them kind of more resolved to do this, and for the others, they're kind of like, I just want to get the fuck out of this place. And it probably tends to go down the line of what they've lost and what family members they've lost to get to this point. All that said, if you guys did want to take a few days, they would back that play and try to hold this spot with you. If you want to push on, they're probably not going to go with you, but they'll hold this.
What do you guys want to do?
I say we wait.
I think giving them time to either mount a counterattack or shore up defenses is the worst scenario. Only because I don't think that like a couple of days is going to get Bernard in enough of a fighting shape that it's going to make the difference. But that's just my thought.
Would an extra day allow for another heal attempt? I'm
No.
not up on my healing.
I don't believe so, but you do get whatever your recovery is, which is toughness bonus plus an endurance roll or something.
Yeah.
And you can look. There might be rules about full resting. I don't remember.
Up to you guys.
I'd at least give you a bonus on your endurance roll if you're just like getting bed rest the whole day. I don't know that you'd be wanting to take a full day anyway, though. But I'm gonna also count up how many guards you've killed, because one of their outlaws would be doing that because they'd want to know. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus the undead, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, sorry.
Is he like keeping score or something? Or is he just
I counted this wrong.
To know if we're close to being all of them?
Yeah, they're accounting for the dead because they're trying to get a sense for, are there 30 guys still in here? Like they had a gut feel it was like 30 to 40 guards total.
Okay.
So
Well, I'll wait for the count before
7,
making
13,
any more recommendations.
You killed probably about 25 guards, give or take, plus skeletons, which they didn't even know about, and probably were guards at one point. They feel it's reasonable that you've probably killed well over half the force. They can't know for sure, right? And if there's undead, they don't know what that means in terms of what could be waiting. That's
Are they going to go with us if we press on?
No, they're gonna hold here.
Not without you doing some serious convincing. I.e. charm rolls or potentially leadership. Probably charm. Well, I'll stop talking. I gave you a lot of information. You just tell me what you decide.
If we spent
my
one
vote
day,
is to go now,
how much would
but
that bring Bernard back?
His toughness bonus plus an endurance roll, right?
Sure.
It might even be an endurance plus 20. I forget exactly how that works. Here, I'm going to roll a random guy and see what it does. Yes, it's toughness bonus plus an endurance roll plus 20. Like an
I think it's worth
average
it.
endurance check.
1 day of rest is worth it.
I would say for you to get your rest and recover. So you guys attacked at night, not super late at night. It was like midnight, 1. If you were to go like before, like if he rested till like noonish the next day, that's enough for a rest and recover. Assuming you're not attacked in the middle of the night.
We can hold off the rest of the night until noon. I'm good with that.
The outlaws do round up all the beggars, force them out of the keep, and shut the outer gate, which they're manning now because they just don't want to deal with it.
Sounds good.
yeah.
Beggars are not happy. The beggars do seem to loot whatever they can grab on the way out, though, in terms of anything from the dead bodies or, and no one really cares because no one's really here for the loot yet.
Nope.
All right. So it was stormy. The winds pick up. It's actually turning into quite a nice thunderstorm by the next day, which is good. Bad news is it's a little windy, which isn't great on the bridge, although it is a nice wide bridge, so it's not overly worrisome. A little bit of cover in that it's not bright and sunny out. It's quite dark from the storm clouds overhead and the falling rain. Bernard recovers 9 wounds, which is pretty damn good. For that matter, anyone else who's resting overnight can also make a roll.
Which roll is that again?
Go up to utility.
Yeah.
Rest and recover.
Utility. Gotcha. And that was just straight up or plus 20 or what was it?
It'll do it automatically. It'll put in the plus 20. So for you, you just get your toughness bonus back. But hey, better than nothing. You do have to manually increment yourself, though. It does not do that automatically.
Okay.
Griff, I think you were wounded. You could probably do it too if you wished.
I might have gotten healed. I don't remember.
Oh,
It was one point. It was pretty serious.
Hey, it can make the
I
difference.
can
You were not
probably
healed
recover
because you
1
were
by
only
resting.
down 1 point.
Some Trent. Nope.
Somebody pick up that necklace and the whatever, the other valuable thing.
All yours.
Dave, did you pick that up?
I have not picked up anything.
Okay.
Was I supposed to?
You're usually the guy that carries valuables around.
I can't carry anything.
You can't carry a necklace?
I am at 8 of 8 encumbrance. If I pick up anything, I can't fight anymore. I am useless as a fighter.
All right, I'll carry it.
They just need to throw a coin at you and then
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
it'll win. Attach a small but heavy magnet to you. All right, I've put you guys. I'm assuming you. I don't know where it doesn't matter because nothing happened overnight. But out of curiosity, where would you have chosen to sleep for the night? Their barracks was disgusting.
Someplace with a bed that doesn't smell awful. Well then,
probably one of the
one of the
rooms on the front, the guard houses.
Honestly, the stables might be the best out of everywhere. Or the kitchen cots. Anywhere the guards were just smells
Yeah, I was thinking
awful.
the kitchen cots. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so it's noonish the next day. You guys feel somewhat rested. Uh, you do catch a couple of cigarettes, people dozing off when they're supposed to be watching, but they've been up all night, so they're doing their best. Actually, she'll probably start to have to sleep in shifts or something, but what's the plan? What are you doing? It's a big old bridge here.
Uh,
Obviously,
head
it
to the
provides
bridge. start checking it out.
opportunity for things to shoot at you.
We
Sure.
should just get a raft to go get our boat, and we should blow this bridge up, and then they'll just all starve to death. Except for the undead guys.
You should send Dirk alone to climb on the underside of the bridge.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Why would you do that?
I know Dirk's a thrill seeker, but even I think he'd say no to that. I think we just start making our way across the bridge.
Well, put yourselves in an order.
I think we have to start, and then if they start shooting at us, then we try and figure out a plan B. I mean, I don't know what other option we've got.
I grab a shield.
There are enough shields laying around where if everyone wants them, at least for crossing the bridge, that is definitely possible. There's shields laying out in the courtyard. Obviously,
Hold it
you
up as
can't
cover,
really
even if
shoot
you
back
can.
if you have a shield. But that said, what you see of the keep up ahead
Definitely got a
is
hand crossbow.
you definitely see that the arrow slits or whatever in the what's the official term for that? I don't know. The little firing ports essentially in the
guardhouse.
in the keep up ahead. So for sure,
Yeah.
people could be shooting at you if they want to, and you could try to shoot back, but it would be a hell of a shot. And Adam says, "Challenge accepted." All right. Put yourselves in whatever your marching order is. You could go up to, I think, 3 wide on this bridge, although probably for safety, you don't want to be more than 2. Just so you have a little wiggle room by the edges. It is fairly windy. The bridge is a little slick from rain.
Single file ought to be.
You can go single file if you want.
Single file ought to be the easiest way to get it done.
Are you huddled up real close together? Like, I know obviously in combat or whatever, 2-yard squares or whatever, but in practice you guys can be shoulder to shoulder if you're all trying to like huddle behind the front guy with a shield. I guess describe to me what you're doing.
I imagine we each have a shield. We are pretty close in formation, so that like the person ahead of you, the top of their shield is kind of, overlapping a little bit with the bottom of the next shield, like as
Did
close
they
as
throw
possible.
magic at us at any point? Have we
No.
seen magic from these guys?
You have not seen any magic other than, I guess, technically the fact that there are undead implies some sort of magic.
Right.
Or
The fact that they
supernatural at
stole
least.
the warp stone.
You have heard that lady... Shit, I forget her name, but the one you saw in town the day you arrived. You have heard that she is a magic
Spellcaster.
user. Yeah.
I don't know if we should clump up then.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe is everybody taking a shield, or is somebody intending to attack if we get attacked, or attack back if we get shot at?
What's the range to cross this bridge here?
That, I just measured it. It's about 40 yards roughly from, door to door.
Crossbow's range is 60.
Sure.
I'll stay back. Cover you guys.
Okay.
You're a good shot, but it is exceedingly unlikely you'll hit anyone behind a little, arrow hole at that range, just so you know.
I'm not afraid.
Like, the max penalty in the game is supposed to be minus 30, but I am definitely giving a bigger penalty. All right. So Bernard is going, how is it one at a time, or are you keeping a distance?
I've got a shield. I started going.
All right. Anyone following behind him? And if so, how far behind? Griff. Griff is
I'm
moving.
following maybe 10 yards behind.
All right. Something like that.
I'll be right with Griff. Or right with Dirk, I mean.
Something like that. Tilly's got a crossbow out looking for a target of opportunity. All right. Got it. 2 shots come at Bernard right when he's about halfway across. You are not surprised. You totally expect this to happen. I need to equip crossbows, load them, then delete the guys and put them back on. 1, 2, 3. All right. You got your shield actually equipped on your sheet, right, Dave? Or do I need to give you one so you can do that?
No, sorry. I need to pull a shield to me.
Yeah, I got one.
Where would I get one of those?
There you go. Done.
Okay.
You're gonna have to unequip your bow and equip it, and whatever.
Yep. All right.
All right. Anyone else I shoot at? If you need a shield, I'll get you.
How did they know we were coming?
How could they possibly have seen? Well, you didn't make a stealth roll, so I rolled a 1, Dave.
Yeah.
Well, you get a dodge. I'm giving you a dodge, even though it's out of range, because that's what I'm going to give you for your shield. And your, whatever. Not so much are you dodging it. Oh, shit. I should have given you a dodge. Let me figure out how to do this differently, because I didn't think about that side of the dodge. I'm going to give them a penalty on their shot. We'll do it that way.
Pretty sure they're going to hit regardless.
Well, with a 1, they will,
1.
but it'll affect the damage. So let me make that even up so it doesn't affect anything. And then
I'm pretty sure you get a dodge if you know it's coming and that's what you're doing.
no, you get a dodge at point blank. There's a full defense bonus. That's what I need to give you. I think it's 20.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up. And you do get the shield bonus, but that apparently doesn't matter. No, I only do that if you get a dodge. Wait, is it with the shield you get a dodge? Is that what you're saying, Andrew? I'm going to look up shield again.
No.
I thought there was a thing where with a shield versus ranged, you actually had some sort of defense. Like we did this last week, I thought. I'm looking in the book. You should all look too, because you're probably faster than me. Those of you who even have a book to look at. Armor qualities. No, weapon quality. Shield is what I'm looking for, right? If you use this weapon to oppose an incoming attack. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Looking for an actual shield.
That's what it is. A shield is an offhand weapon. That's how I read the rules.
Oh, here we
by
go.
the way.
If your shield has a rating of 2 or higher, you may
rank.
oppose incoming missile shots in your line of sight. Okay. So you get the armor of the
dodge.
shield, and you get Yeah, should it be dodge or should it be? That's the thing. Like, how do you oppose it? What do you oppose it with? Dodge is fine. I guess we'll keep your dodge. Do you want to re-roll that, Dave?
It should be melee basic.
Yeah, it's
I
weird
would
that
like
it's
to do a
dodge
melee
since
basic,
you're
sure.
actually trying to get hit by it.
I'm actually trying to put the shield in front of the arrow.
Melee basic seems fine. Oh, there was a shield button. Roll that instead of dodge. I'll probably just have to fix this whole damn thing, but it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Pushing
Don't
the
do
button
anything.
doesn't do anything.
Don't do anything. I'm gonna have this guy just shoot at you one more time, and then I'll edit his roll. I mean, the fact that he rolled a 1
Okay.
was crazy, right?
Sure, well, that's what he did.
It's what he did. He was waiting all day for this one shot. All right, you can hit. Yeah, when I see your melee button, it says shield, so I guess that's what you want to hit.
Yeah, and it pops up for like, oh, there it is.
So that was better. I'll take that roll, because whatever. And you were going full, like, that was the other thing I was looking up, full defensive. That's like if you're doing nothing else in the round other than moving. I believe you can get a plus 20 to your defense, which I think would be appropriate here.
Okay.
But I'm trying to look it up.
No, you're right.
Is that it? Is that it? 20? Okay.
Well, let me look again. Hold on. Where is that? I saw that somewhere. No, this is the weapon section. I need to go to the combat section.
Here, I'm going to see if even a 40 would have mattered. I don't think you get a 40. 40 would have mattered, so I guess we need to know if it's 20 or not. You think we'd know the rules by now? It's been like a year, right?
Well, nobody's really used shields yet.
Oh, this is just going defensive for the round. That's what I'm trying to look up.
Oh.
Like the shield part, we're good on now.
Yeah, I think we've barely done that as well.
Yeah, it's very true. Combat, initiative, surprise, unprepared defenders, taking your turn. Ooh, action. Fumbles. Well, if I don't find this in the next 30 seconds, I'm going to call it a plus 20.
Shooting in an enclosed space. We have a shooting target concealed by fog, mist, or shadow. Close combat in darkness. Shooting at a large target. Medium cover. Attacking or dodging. Shooting. Extreme range. Shooting in darkness.
Well, I'm going
So
plus
the
20.
combat difficulty chart doesn't have.
No, I'm calling it 20. I remember reading it somewhere.
Yeah, the
but
combat chart doesn't have a.
You take 3 damage from that bolt. And one other guy was shooting at you. Let's see if he rolls a 1.
Right. Yeah.
B. Why does this guy not... Oh, why is he reloading? Wait, how... No. Oh, I think I fired one and then fired the other when I had to reattack you. Which makes sense why I didn't have to reload for that, which I otherwise would have. Here we go, Dave. That guy just flat out missed you without you rolling anything. Okay.
Yep.
Bernard is going over the bridge. He's got his shield up. One crossbow bolt flies harmlessly past him, and another one hits him a bit. I'm going to put us in combat just so we get the right amount of movement. All right. Dave, you're in the lead. You're just like running, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and move your full move.
Defensively.
I want to see where it gets you. Yeah. So you won't be running, you'll be moving your full speed. Right, so you'll get to there. And everyone else, I assume, is following up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead and move yourselves forward the amount. Move. Tilly, you could try to take a shot. You saw where it came from. I'm going to give you a -50, though, because it is like...
-50?
Dude, do you understand the shot
I'm
you're
just
trying
joking.
to make?
That's totally fine.
You're shooting into a hole that's less wide than somebody's face.
And you're still
Well,
going to hit.
give me a target to shoot at.
Oh, yeah, let me pull them out a little bit. Here, I pop some guys through walls for you. Just pick one. One shot had come from here, and the other had come from there.
Here I go. My whole life's been leading up to this.
You're going to roll 1. Nah, you missed. But it was beautiful. Difficulty.
I've got to reroll, Derek.
You can do it.
Gonna waste your reroll here.
That was worse.
Dang it.
So, you guys are moving across. 2 more shots come out. 1 at Griff and 1 at Bernard. Actually, 2 at Griff, 1 at Bernard. So, Griff, when you defend, add in 20 and hit that shield. You need to equip your shield.
What am I adding 20 for?
Assuming you're going full defensive, I'm giving you a +20 to your defense. Which sounds like what you do. You're
Okay,
like
so
you're hunkered down behind your shield, moving forward in a defensive manner. You have a lot of pistols,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
That's by
It
design.
was going good until I ran out of dry ammo.
So this is interesting because I think it's going to try to. You might want to unequip your hand weapon because I think it's going to try to use your. I guess if it's basic melee, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to roll off the shield. So.
If it's if it's the same skill, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's coming in right at you, but you get your shield up in the way. That was shot number 1. Shit, I don't even know which guy that was.
Yes, Derek. Defensive is +20.
Excellent, you found it.
It's on page 158 in a sidebar.
Does it have any other weird rules around
Uh,
it?
actually, all the examples they give imply you're standing still. When you want to prepare a dodge or parry incoming blows or hold a defensive position in the doorway, use your language magic to deploy an array of dispel.
I think it's fine for this, though. All right. The other shot at Griff just not even close. The wind caught it. Flew it off. Bernard, you get a defense here, +20. A little easier shot now that you're closer. It plinks you probably for 3 damage, I bet. There you go. You're getting some crossbow bolts, but that is probably the last of them, as you can now... let me advance the route. Hold on. Okay, now if you drag, it should... You gotta stop, though. You gotta put yourself back, and then... Start for... There you go. So, up where Dave is, you should not be able to be shot. At least not by anyone from the arrow slits. Hilly, you reloading, or what are you doing? Or are you running?
Sorry, I didn't get the big booming voice.
I haven't gone. It hasn't mattered. I haven't been going person by person.
Okay.
The 2 of you on the bridge still. Did
Yes.
you move up already? I'm not sure. Make sure you move your...
I moved up for the first round. I'll move in for the second.
Damn, you guys are there. All right, so other than Tilly, now you're across the bridge and in a spot where obviously they could come to the other side of the portcullis and try to shoot at you, but they do not have an angle on you right here. Bernard's looking a little worse for wear, but I'm not sure what you want to do at this point. You probably could drop the shields if you want to. You could keep them. It's up to you, but you've...
You said we could actually make our way around this. There's enough
Yeah,
ledge here to walk around this.
You would want to go single file and a little slowly, especially since it's rainy. But yeah, you could go around.
All right. I start making my way around.
All right. Jesus. I think I'm going to drop you out of combat. I'll leave it, but round by round doesn't matter at the moment. I'm still not getting advantage when people hit you. What is going on? Weird. Yeah, as long as you're moving a little bit slow, you're fine. You could even cross, like you can kind of crouch down and go cross in front of those arrow slits, and there's just really no way for them to effectively shoot at you. Like their reaction time would have to be crazy if you just quickly dash across them, because they have a very narrow... what makes them so great defensively makes them not great up close.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys are working your way around. How about Dirk and Trent? What are you guys doing? Dirk, you're really messed up. Oh, that's right. You healed, though. My bad. I forgot you took so much damage last time.
Yeah. I was, yeah.
Tilly, what are you doing while they're doing this? Are you taking more pot shots? Are you running?
I guess I'm going to pick up a shield and make my way over too.
All right.
You gonna reload first, so you're ready?
Yeah, I'll reload first.
Most of those guys were really bad at reloading. They need bows instead of crossbows. It's funny,
They
isn't it?
Just need like 30 crossbows up there, ready to go.
It's funny because aren't crossbows supposed to be like the easier to use weapon that like you can hand to a peasant and they could maybe like fire off a shot or something, and then
if you're using the same thing he's using, which is the reloading crossbow, which I don't know what's the difference between it and a regular crossbow. I thought the regular crossbow we determined didn't have a reload action.
The
regular
the
crossbow.
thing Dirk has is a
hand-
little hand crossbow.
The hand crossbow doesn't. I think the regular does.
Maybe that's the one people should have. Well, either way,
Yes.
they have
The
what they
regular
have.
crossbow is the regular crossbow was used as handed to anybody. They can figure out how it works in like 10 minutes. You could hand that to peasants and have them, decimate armies.
Well, and you didn't have to have the built-up muscle to use it.
It feels like the rules would work better for reloading if it was like, if you succeed, you can do it faster, but you at least make some progress. Because it feels silly to be like, I'm still trying to reload 6 rounds later. Like, what the hell is going on with you? But whatever. Same with like reloading your gun too.
It would have felt better if reload was time based, and then your skill just made that time faster.
Yeah, maybe we'll switch to that after this. We'll just like a minimum one
Or
success
if
level.
you just like count it up. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, like make your skill check so you could do it faster if it has a higher reload than 1, but minimum of 1 every round that you try it. Short of maybe a fumble. Maybe a fumble is like, yeah, you fucked it up. Anyway, it does feel stupid that even Tilly with like 81 crossbow once in a while it's just like, didn't reload this round. All right, anyway, you guys are making your way across. Tilly, you are running across the bridge, and one of them actually gets reloaded and will shoot at you.
Bring it.
We'll bring it. I am bringing it right now. I
It's
have
already
brought
been
it.
bought.
You should... I gotta put a shield on you. Hold on. And you're gonna want to equip that instead of your crossbow. I got it. I'm on there already. And
Okay.
then... think I might be able to do this for you. Give you plus 20 because you're defensive. Boom! You block it with your shield. Good job. Are you running across some more?
Yes, I'm running across some more.
Oh,
No,
dear
she's
God.
gonna stop and take a shot.
Apparently, that round that the guy shot, everyone. Hold on! Don't move yet. Don't move yet. Let me advance the round so that it. Okay, now see how far you get. I need to know if you get out of
I'm
it.
just going to the yellow line, right?
Yeah, I see your problem. You're weighed down a little bit
Pull the yellow as far as possible.
because of the shield.
I'm getting there.
It's reducing your movement. There are some people shooting at you during this. I probably have to reload all these fuckers manually. 1 sec.
In retrospect, this is not the wisest decision.
Yeah, coming across on your
Yeah,
own
you
was
should have came over with the rest of
a strange choice, but you know,
Think of the distraction I'm causing here. Great.
it is an excellent distraction. All right, get ready to defend at
Well-
plus 20. Oh, well, that one just missed. Let me try this one. That one just missed. Dude, there's 4 shots coming at you, and you're already doing great, so. Oh! Uh-oh! Do you have secondary armor?
critical.
You do not.
You tell me.
You don't have armor. Oh no! You drop your shield! But you get to defend with... I'm going to let you defend with it. It seems silly to... The shot that makes you drop. Whatever. Roll your defense at plus 20. Out of all the crits you could have gotten, that was a good one, honestly.
Just roll my shield.
Yeah. Yeah, that shield button. Yep. Did you add 20? Excellent. So you get your shield up to parry it, but man, I don't know. Part of it like penetrates through the shield and hits your hand. You're like, and you drop it in shock. And you no longer have that shield. I'm going to delete it. Good news is you're faster now. Bad news is there's one last shot coming at you. This one you will have to dodge.
Time to go into bullet time.
However, you don't even need to dodge because 3 of the 4 shots miss you. The wind really picked up in a big gust as you were putting on this burst of speed. And just threw all their aims off. And then you close the distance. Meanwhile, the rest of the party's going around the back. What you find is on the backside, there is no gate. You could press forward. You do see these towers here, and you're like, oh god, these guys are going to shoot at me too. But there's no shots coming from those towers. I'm going to drop us out of combat. Feel any advantage by the time any more combat happens, they will have not earned at this point. So, to shorten it up, Bernard or whoever else who wants to move, you go around the backside, and basically you have free entry. You see a door, door here and here. You're on the backside of the portcullis. There's no wall there or anything. And
Well, we should go kill those guys.
the tower here
Just shot my
is 3 stories. But as far as you can tell, it's just those 2 entrances. And you have reason to believe there's guys on each side that were at ground level shooting at you. Why they shoot from ground level, I'm not real clear, but that's where the arrow slits are. You just opening the door and going?
I'm ready to go. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, everybody else can move where you want to be. You
Yeah.
guys can group up before you do whatever you're doing. That's fine. Those guys aren't coming out, and they don't have shots on you either.
The door opens in, I'm assuming, or does it open out?
I would assume it opens in, and it
Or
is.
does it open both ways?
I was just here yesterday.
I don't want to get shot in the face. I open it and I go.
All right. You'll have to smash it. I'm not going to make you roll. Eventually, you can smash it down. It's not a super strong door, but it's also locked. Or Dirk could pick it. Either way.
I think it's better.
Oh,
to try and
you know
surprise
what? I
them.
just realized a problem here. Hold up. Back up a little bit. I gotta reevaluate. You guys wouldn't notice this. I just noticed there's arrow slits here and here. So if you're right up against them, you're safe. But then the other side can shoot at you. So that's a problem to either avoid by not even fucking with these guys, or finding some way to solve that. My bad for not catching that sooner. But no harm, no foul.
Mm.
Go pick the lock, Dirk.
But no,
I'm gonna back Trent up. I think he'd be shot.
I think if one of you, maybe I'll pick the lock if one of you covers the other slit. With the
I'll
shield.
well,
like
There are
we can
There are-
stand by you with a shield, but there's too many slots to cover.
yeah, there's at least 3. Honestly, there's
was
3 on the
on
map,
side.
and realistically, there could be more. So
So yeah, if you run out there, I'll hold my shield.
he could like
Behind
stand
you.
behind you and hold it. You know from going across that bridge, there's a decent chance you get shot. I mean, that's gonna be a point blank shot at you.
Are there arrow slits on the back side toward the rest of the castle, or no?
This side had them here, but this one did not.
Or they could go up in the tower, I guess.
Are you talking about the tower like across this other bridge
Until
from
you
you?
shoot him on that side.
This wall right here. Can the people in the building we're standing in next to shoot backwards towards the castle?
Not
Yes, that is my question.
if you were to cross the bridge, yes. From where you're at now,
Here.
no, they
Only
don't
if they
really
go
have an
up the
angle.
tower.
And only from there, yeah. That said, this does look potentially scalable if you have a decent climb skill, too. If you want to try another way of getting in.
Well, that's a Dirk question because I can't climb.
all right, I'll give it a try climbing.
Before you do, let me tell you what you see. I'm not entirely sure there's windows. Although, who knows what could be on the roof. Let's see. So you do see another thing you're noticing is murder holes in the floor, or I guess the ceiling, above those 2 doors there. Because you're kind of in like, you're under, it's kind of like a tunnel under the keep, right? There's the left and right side, but above it, it's all one big piece. That said, who knows what they're doing with that. Now that I'm looking, you do not see any windows, which is probably why they're not shooting from higher up.
How about we just set this building on fire?
It's
We don't
stone,
need to
so
keep
that would
it, do
work
we?
if this was Star Wars.
Is that wooden flooring?
Nice.
There's got to be wood, right? But probably where the murder holes are, it couldn't be, because that would be bad to be pouring shit down through there. Maybe not. I don't know. Do you guys know?
You know what?
I missed what the question was.
So, like, you got a castle, right? And you got the murder holes, like, in the floor, right? Where they're going to pour boiling oil and other shit. I've got to assume that's not wood, but maybe it's wood.
No.
They were primarily constructed using
it-
stone for the main structure. Well, could be both. I'm going to assume there
Most
are.
of the defensive things were built in stone, but most castles are just
I'm going to assume.
stone walls and then wooden floors between the floors.
I'm going to assume the exterior bits are stone, including the part above here. But if you were to be on the inside, yeah, the interior is
Yeah.
going to be wood, or at least above the ground floor. All right. Well, you seem at a bit of an impasse. Dirk can certainly climb though. It's just you don't see windows, so you'd have to probably go all the way up to the roof and see if there's a way in there or something. But as you walk around, you're kind of glancing up, and you do not see windows anywhere.
Well, then I'll give it a chance to climb.
All right, roll it.
Why don't you
Alright,
climb on like the north side or the south side or the front side? Because if I was archers out in the towers on the west of us, I would wait for you to be climbing and then just murder the shit out of you.
That would be great.
Yeah, we'll try on the north side.
All right,
On
give
the
me
north
roll.
side.
I'll put you up there. I accidentally dragged you through the room. I shouldn't have done that. There you go. Not super good. Do you have any
I think I'm
rerolls?
going to reroll.
Okay. That's better. So it's slow going because with the rain and everything, it's pretty slippery. But you are careful and you make your way up there over a couple minutes. You are on the ceiling, or the roof, so to speak, 3 stories up. And unfortunately, you do not see any hatches or anything, but the roof definitely is not stone. So if you were to want to try to somehow force your way in or burn it, like that would now be an option. Because obviously the roof of this is not stone. It would be whatever the hell they shingle it with. I don't know. Probably a combination of some wood and some other shit. I don't know modern day architecture and building and construction, much less medieval. If anyone knows the answer, that'd be great. Maybe ChatGPT knows.
Uh-oh. I got disconnected for a moment. I think I lost internet.
Yeah. No, I bounced for a moment too there, it seems.
Okay. So what I said is you get to the roof, there's no hatch that you see or anything, but the roof is not stone. It is.
Yeah, what I said is I wouldn't want to try and break in because that'd be too noisy. I'd want to try and smoke them out, like burn them out, but I don't have any equipment to do that, unfortunately.
Okay. Wooden framing plus shingles or tiles. Most roofs had a timber framework with wood shingles or slate tiles or clay tiles. Okay. It would definitely be the weak point if you're trying to get your way in, though. You can climb back down if you wish, or you can stay up here, start yelling. I don't know. You do have a good view of the towers across from you. And
Yeah, what do I see there?
you do not see any people in there.
Well, that sounds real good.
You're also above them. Those only go 2 stories. If you could just get a running jump of, 7 yards, just a mere 20 feet, you could just parkour your way over there somehow.
That sounds not super likely.
Yeah, it seems unlikely. All right. Well, what are you doing? You've gone up.
I'm climbing back down and let them know that,
All
hey, I mean,
Give me one more roll. Don't fumble or do real bad.
Okay, all right.
I'll catch you and then throw you over.
You take your stuff and then throw you over. Wake up tied to a chair. Have you guys tried dying since then? You should try it. Maybe you'll just wake up tied to a chair. You don't know.
I'm good.
Yeah, you get down easily.
So I let them know. I tell them, hey, in theory we could break in or burn it, but I don't have any equipment to do that. So, but that would be an option.
So the murder holes you see above the central area looks like stuff like boiling oil could be poured down through. There also looks like there's area they could actually fire crossbows down through there as well. That said, you really don't know how many guys are in here, so it's obviously they can't cover everything if it's a small number. If there's 30 guys in there, you're probably fucked. But hell, if there's 30 guys in there, they'd probably just run out and kill you.
Do we want to figure this out next week? Since
Yeah, we could stop here.
11:20.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to do any last minute use of luck rolls before. You can also try stealthing across the bridge. Maybe they won't see you. You'll just do the earthworm across. Yeah, we'll stop here.
We should just let them go. You can leave now so you don't die. And then they will. It'll be great.
Session turnover.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I like the part where Trent walked into a bunch of undead and just murdered them all. Good times.
Those guys were pretty scary.
All right. Well, did you ever give Bernard a heal check? You've had plenty of time. That could be one last thing to do if you still had any fate or fortune left.
I did have one. Yeah.
That actually hurts me.
No,
There
But
you
there.
go.
you finally got some.
Hey,
I think he healed you for more damage than you actually took in that combat.
should I not take it then?
No, you could have it. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm not keeping track. It was funny. Up until then, Eric had failed every heal check except the one on himself that he made by a mile.
No, I did the one on Dirk fine.
Yeah.
Did you?
It's only
Okay.
Bernard that I goofed every single one I tried.
That's right.
He missed 2 on me today, and the last 2 from weeks ago, he was 1 and 1 for. So he was 3 for 4 until that one right there.
Yeah.
3 for 4
No.
misses.
I have to fail by more than 4 points worth to hurt people.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah, that's hard. Crit fail, I guess. I don't know. All right. Well, there we are.
Yay, we got some experience.
You'll
Man,
prob-
I'm gonna have something.
You'll have something eventually, yeah. There'll
Yeah.
be bonus XP at the end, too.
Will there now?
And probably like resolve and stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
Which no one ever spends, but hey. Why would we?
I spent one once.
Spent one once, yeah. Al spent one once,
Got it
too.
back.
All right. See you guys next time.
Yep.
yep, I'm
Boy.
out here too.
Yeah. I'm
You
gonna
could-
head to.
You can ignore fear for a round with resilience.
Yeah. I need. I just need to do nothing but up my toughness for a couple of weeks. I was about to say a couple of sessions. That'll probably take like 9 or 10 for me to get enough to up my toughness to where it'll matter.
Oh, I should stop streaming. Goodbye, stream.
Yeah.